We should be back, looks like. Yep, looks like we're back. Perfect. Cool. Hi. I changed my stream server. Hopefully you should have less issues now. I really do hate that you can't change that while live, but I also completely understand why you can't change it while live. It is just a little annoying, but I do get it why you can't. Anyways, I connected to a server. I realized the server I was connected to was a bit farther away from me, so I'm like, let me change to a server that's a bit closer, and I think now we should be good.
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Yes, the VOD will be split up a little bit, but that's okay.
Of course.
I imagine I'm probably not going to go for like too long tonight, but I mean just like a good amount I like to do, obviously. Let's see what we got here, Iba. God, right, look at, oh my goodness, it's crazy. The left eye has been pulled out.
This case bears similarity to Shoko's.
Yeah, both Shoko and Renju did have their eyes pulled out.
The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Visceral? Yeah, I know, dude. It's like, I mean, this game is rated M for a reason. Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine.
Benzodiazepine, huh? Okay.
It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high.
Some Danganronpa-esque killings here. Yeah, but they can actually use like the color red for the death scenes. I guess you would say.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Renju didn't listen to Mr. Krabs to play with the hooks. The hooks, boy. How many times do I have to tell you not to play with the hooks? This is not Mr. Krabs. That turned into Wario there. Let's see. So sedatives were detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. Anything else here? The body itself.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse.
Correct.
The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks.
And those beer kegs were on the ground, lifting them up.
We have found no fingerprints.
Renju's corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter. So we got the counter itself here. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. He was definitely murdered somewhere else, then carried here. Inspector, what's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Yo, it's him again. It's Kagami. What's your name again?
It's Kagami. Kagami? I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
I of course remembered his name. His name is engraved in my mind. His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami.
Even Mizuki.
Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Your name? Enjoyed a fulfilling chat with Kagami. Hell yeah. Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Another inspector. Hope we find some clues. Wonder what his name is. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. That's how a lifelong friendship is born, by bugging the hell out of him. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, and approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor. Each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water. Anything else to examine? The policeman. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Happy Father's Day, Mizuki. Your dad's been replaced. Yeah, happy Father's Day. I hope you guys had some good Father's Day, though. Hope you guys did anything, like, you know, interesting or whatnot. The officers guarded the doorway. The window. This place is up on the 2nd floor. There's something out the window. Policeman number 2. The officer is guarding the doorway. Oop, cash register. A register near the doorway. Counter again. I think that's everything. Yeah, so examine the camera already. I think I've done is talk to Mizuki, who's like the brightest thing in this room. Evidence markers. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that puts up to track evidence at the scene. I was really happy to see the trailer of New King of the Hill season released on Father's Day. Yeah! I will say, animation looks a little stunted, I'm not gonna lie. It definitely has a little bit of that like kind of modern, like stilted animation. I don't think it's a bad thing though, because I do think the humor is still there, which is nice. But I definitely did notice the animation. But again, it's not a bad thing. I avoided my dad by passing the fuck out. Had a good relationship. Let's say we have a good relationship. I just slept for most of the day and he let me. Ah, that's fair. I wish the official FD account made a cheeky Father's Day post given the premise of bloodlines. A doorway to the kitchen. Let's see what this is. You can see the kitchen back there. Nothing looks suspicious. Yeah, exactly. Like, the humor feels very on point. Like, Mike Judge hasn't lost his touch, it seems. Like, I wasn't, like, super into King of the Hill, but, like, I still enjoyed, like, what I saw of it, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of stuff out there that, like, I can just enjoy, even if I'm not, like, a big fan of or whatnot, for a multitude of reasons. Like, for instance, there's the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards, right? I actually, while I was out today, I was at a GameStop, and I saw they actually had a bunch of them. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I bought like 3 of them, right? Because I'm like, I don't play Magic at all, but I care about like the cool art, the characters and stuff, right? So I bought 3 like singular little pack things, which I think was about like, it was like 3 packs with like 14 cards each. I think it was about $8, which I think that was fine. So like, I think I spent about like $24 on like the 3 of them. And I opened all those packs in like a call earlier with some friends. And I think the most expensive thing I got out of it was a Buster Sword card, which I think is worth, at least that specific one I got, like, I think at least $20-25. Yeah, it was about, like, I think the Buster Sword card I got was about, like, $20-25. So that's pretty cool, honestly. I could probably, like, if I really wanted to, take it to a card shop, sell it, and get, like, more packs out of that. I think that could be kind of cool to do. Because I do know, like, one card shop around here I could probably take that to, and maybe they'll be like, yeah, man, like, you know, we'll buy that card off of you and, like, exchange it. Because, like, the foil cards I got, let's see, so it was the Buster Sword, yeah, Gongaga, I can't read this text on this photo, but yeah, Gongaga, Baron, I think, like, Baron the Airship Kingdom, a Sabatender, and what was the last one I got? Oh yeah, I also got a foil for Barrett's. Yeah, I got a foil for Barrett's, which I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah. I was a little sad though. I only got one singular Final Fantasy VIII card, which was just a Quistis card. But you know what? I'll still take it because I like Quistis. Not my favorite character in that cast, but I still like Quistis, so it's like, yeah, you know, this is fine. I got a lot of 9 though. Like I got like a Zidane card, a Steiner. You got a Renoa card? Oh, lucky I wanted a Renoa card. I at least got like the little art cards for like Ishtola and Edgar, so I thought that was kind of cool. What did I get? I got a Go-Go card. I got Gaius for like 14. A Saz card. Kuja, which had like both Standard and Trance. Gladiolus for 15. Yeah, I mentioned Steiner and Zidane. Quistis, Barrett. I also, I felt a little bad because like a friend of mine, Diana, Ice Fangirl, she was, telling me how like she had opened a bunch of packs trying to get Graha, which is this like cat boy from like 14, and she didn't get him. And then my second pack I had I got Graha, so I was like, oh no, sorry. But that's just how it goes. I told her though, like next I see her like Mag or something, I'll give it to her if she wants it, but I imagine she'll probably have one by then. But yeah, no, I would love to get like a Renoa card. A Squall card would be cool. Like more like my 8 Blorbos. Maybe some 10 as well. Like I wouldn't mind getting like Titus or Yuna or whatnot. Clive would be cool. Like there's a lot of cool cards. I also know like the really cool expensive cards apparently come from the expensive sets. Like because when I was there, I saw they had like a $20 set. They had like an 80. It was like a $20-something box with like Cloud and Sephiroth in the fronts. They had like an $80 one and like a $230 one. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This is insane. FWIW with card shops. They don't give you the full price of the card just because they need to make a profit with selling singles. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I mean, I would imagine if I brought them like a few cards, I'd be like, hey, can I like haggle like, let's say like these cards for like, say, like a couple packs or something. They give you a little less than market value, so 25 resale might not be worth much. Right. But I also did look into like the, I looked on eBay. Also, hi Rosie, how you doing, girl? Facebook poker, how dare. I did look into the what do you call it? The Buster Sword cards, like on like eBay and stuff, and apparently like the really expensive one that's like worth $80 is apparently the one from like the $200 and something set. So it's like, that's interesting. I'm not. The thing is, I'm not in this like I'm not buying these cards because I want to like turn it into a value thing. I'm buying them because it's like I want the characters I like, you know. And I've seen like the Renoa card on like eBay. I think it was like $2. So I'm like, I might buy that actually. I might just buy that card just to buy because I love Renoa. I think I saw like the Squall card. Let me see here. Yeah, I see like a borderless Squall cards. Like looks like close to $20. The interesting one that's interesting is like there's like one that's like Squall Seed Mercenary where it's like him and like Renoa at like the dance, and apparently I'm seeing like on eBay here that one's like close to like over $100. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't know, dude. Some of these are insane. It's like, man, I just want like the cool art. I just want the cool art, you know. I like the chase the special illustration of Pokemon cards. Yeah, man, I miss the days when I could buy Pokemon cards. That was pretty cool. So I can't really do that anymore. No, but seriously, like I would rather just buy these cards for like just because like these characters, right? Like I want to buy like Renoa card because I like Renoa a lot. And I'm seeing like those like little foils and stuff. Yeah, the Renoa ones are really cheap, thankfully. Thank God. Like my favorite Final Fantasy girl is one that's not super popular, like Tifa or whatnot. Because don't get me wrong, Tifa's great, but I'm just gonna look up Tifa Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering here on eBay. Yeah, I'm seeing Tifa cards for like $10, $40. Yeah, the Tifa ones are a bit more pricier. What the fuck's this $200 card? It's like a golden background? Damn, okay. This is wild, dude. This is so interesting, actually. I'm sorry. I'm like getting so distracted with this right now on stream, but it's like genuinely so interesting. I'm sadly getting waifu taxed. Is that for Ishtola Mimo? Like I went Tifa in the art, but it wasn't a Tifa card. I mean, see, that was me with a Titus, because I got one card that was like it had like Titus and like Lulu in it, but it wasn't like a Titus or Lulu card. It was like they were in the card, but yeah. Actually, my PC machine near me is always out, dude. Same, like the one that's like in like a grocery store like near mine for the Pokemon card machine. It's just they just don't have it anymore. It sucks. I'm just like, damn. I check every time and they just have nothing. Oh, the Terra card's pretty cheap, actually. I do like Terra a lot. What about my boy Locke, though? Hang on, because the Terra card's like $3. Locke. Same thing. Yeah, the Locke card isn't that price. See, honestly, I really think I'm just gonna buy a bunch of these cards. Maybe, like, spend, like, $15-20 and just, like, a bunch of, like, my favorites. Those are on timers for releasing product. For the machines, are they? Huh. My favorite Final Fantasy girl is the White Major Mario Sports Mix. We're never getting a card for her. Yeah, probably not. What I did find funny, there was like one card I got was like the Scorpion boss from Final Fantasy VII. And it literally has like the mistranslation on it. Where Cloud's like saying, attack it when its tail's up. Which I'm like, okay, that's funny. I'd go more all out with these, but I just went crazy with Switch 2. I'd like to be good. Yeah, so you gotta be careful with this kind of stuff, obviously. Like, you don't want to go, like, crazy. Buying, like, too many cards or whatnot. Not to match your Final Fantasy, this call is not for me. It's a Rush Duel full art card of one of our characters, Ace Monster and Waifu Text. Ah, gotcha. Okay. PC machines have products, but periodically release them at different intervals. Okay, so people are basically come and buy then for, like, the right times. Gotcha. Let me see the Noctis cards. Yeah, the Noctis cards aren't too bad. The most I'm seeing for that is, like, $10, which is fair. What about Clive? I'm gonna get back to the game after that. I just want to see Clive's card, and then I'm just gonna probably get back to the game here. Yeah, some of the Clive cards aren't too bad. Actually, no, the Clive cards actually getting kind of pricey, I'm saying. Never mind, actually, yeah. Some are like $15, some are like 30. There's one version that's like 30. Yeah, the Clive cards are definitely a bit pricier, I'm seeing. But it looks like it's like the full art ones rather than just like the standard art ones. Okay, I guess that's probably fair. Signing at different intervals is just in general. Ah, gotcha. Okay. You kind of gotta find out the restock time and hope to God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even if the show is sold out doesn't mean the machine is empty. Okay, but I guess yeah, even then it's just I don't know. I guess you just have to kind of hope you get lucky with actually like getting the card, or rather, like I guess the Pokemon cards. Because honestly, I really do miss like opening Pokemon cards with people. That was really fun, and it's a little sad to think that like just due to sheer like inavailability, that last year may have been just the last time I could have like done that with people, just due to the high demand of the cards. Exactly, yeah, it is kind of ass. Like, I took advantage of like one time last year when like I saw like, oh, like Target's like putting up a bunch of older sets, and so I got like Crown Tundra. Or it was like Twilight something. It had like a Alolan Vulpix on like the cover for it. I got that instead of getting like Lost Crown. People were like, you probably should grab Lost Crown because that could have been like that could have had better cards. I'm like, I guess I just wanted like newer things. I got them because they were like on sale, so it was like a whole like ETB for like I think it was like $20. I think had I had more money at the time, I think I would have bought 2. But even then, again, it's just I don't know. It's just there's so much demand and there's just not enough supply. It sucks. A big anchor. I bought as much Pokemon cards as I could while in Japan. Yeah, I know I did see you guys talking about that. Because again, I'm in these kind of card things for the arts, right? Because again, I like the arts. I'm not here for like the value of the cards. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if a card is like $50. I don't care about that. If the card looks cool, I'm gonna want to keep the card because it looks cool. That's the way I look at it. Anyways, Mizuki, you know you can leave if you want to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Right, you broke out of a hospital because you were shocked to see your father dead too.
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Aw, poor kid. Purchase limits suck because like I get why I can't slowly buy the packs every single time they're available. Lol. Yeah. Like I know actually when it came to the Final Fantasy packs when I bought them earlier today, the lady who was there was telling me I could only buy like 5 at most, which I'm like, I mean that makes sense, yeah, because I get it, right? Like they're trying to combat like scalpers. I'm just like, I remember I was talking with like some friends, like I was talking like Diana and like Zeno, just like, hey, they're here, what should I do with these, you think? And they're like, yeah, just probably just like buy 3, it's probably the safest amount. So I'm like, okay. Since I think they said buy 3 and then at that point just get the singles that you might want, which singles of course being like just like the cards on their own, but yeah. Not said anything strange.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
I'm sorry.
Not until the day I die.
Yeah, Mizuki does need a big hug, honestly. It's like, give Mizuki a big hug for me, but I gotta head out. Thank you for stream. Yeah, no worries, Mimo. You have a good one, dude. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Mizuki is looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
She's peak. She's pretty great so far, honestly.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside... The inspector's investigating something. So something on the counter I must have missed then. Or someone else carried here. Okay. What have we not looked at? Was that the right eye? The right eye is still there. Oh, I just noticed the neck. Oh shit. How'd I miss that? There are deep impressions left on its neck. Was he hanged somewhere?
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat.
Petechia, huh? I guess that's what that, like, stuff on the neck is, then. Interesting.
Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth.
Likely the
The
case,
culprit
yeah.
approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
What was that before or after removing the eye?
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Aw.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
I'm thinking about... where was it? Okay, let's see, go back far enough. Yeah, it should. There's a specific thing I remember seeing. Where was it? Where was it? No, this is too far. Yes, 8:55 p.m. Yeah, the elevator only stopped on the second floor once last night, 8:55 p.m., 310 pounds inside. And then, if that was at 8:55, he died at 8 o'clock. So then that would have been about 55 minutes later. So died at 8, and then perhaps carried up here at 8:55. Based on, again, where is it? Yeah, time of discovery was 10:20. Yeah, Renju was 860 pounds. Yeah, so discovery. It's 10 o'clock. Died 8 o'clock. Oh, sorry. Discovered 10:20. Died at 8. And then... where is it? I lost it again. Hang on. And then, yeah, time discovery 10:20. Died at 8. And then 8:55 security camera. He's trying to cook. It's a fire risk. Wow, alright.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
It'll be fun when I can do Ace Attorney on stream, will it? Or rather, won't it?
What do you mean?
I will say, by the way, I am actually thinking about doing an Ace Attorney on stream. I'm thinking if I'm going to do any Ace Attorney, I'm thinking it's going to be Great Ace Attorney. I just don't know when.
There are still people I want to talk to.
And I say that because, like, I've played all the other ones. Like, the only ones I've not played at this point are Layton vs. Wright, which don't have the means to capture that, so that's going to be on my own time. Edgeworth 2, which I'll get that at some point. And then, of course, Great Ace, which I have both Great Aces on Steam. I just haven't touched them yet. I feel like I'm going to stream them, though. I'll probably just pick it up on, like, PlayStation or like, my Switch 2 or something. and just like play it off those. I think that would be easier for like streaming purposes, probably. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. I do feel like a Lena vs. Right re-release is an eventuality. I just don't know when. Also, hi, K-Roll. We're doing good. Let's see here. Any places you could think of that I don't know about, Mizuki?
Well, there is one place.
Where's that?
Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Golden Yokocho? No, I have not.
Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot.
Okay.
Maybe they know something about him.
Talk to Oda or Iris? To Oda.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
Yeah, this loser.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken.
Oh, right, his phone died.
He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
The little pout's so cute. A little pout.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
And then talk to Iris.
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. I'll tell you now, don't worry about missing important info. The game will make sure you get everything before proceeding. Okay. I figured that was the case.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Oh, I can pick where I want to go. Oh. So this almost feels like a branching path, I guess you could say. I don't know for sure, though. Matsushita Diner to find either Ota and or his mom. Lemniscate to find Iris. And then Golden Yokocho to find... someone I may not know. Where do I want to go to? Iris is neat. Oda is Oda. But mystery is a tempting mistress. Ooh, the mystery option is pretty tantalizing, I won't lie. But I think, actually, for the sake of getting to know her more, I am a bit curious on Iris as a character. So let's actually try Lemniscate. Provided, of course, I get to, like... I mean, realistically, I imagine I will go to all these places. Lemniscate, Sunday.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hello.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
She's so funny.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Receptionist. Look. There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. No, it's still there. There is a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. With huge breasts sitting. Receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Her big naturals. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Ace?
Yeah.
She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
For sure. Mizuki, let's talk with you. Do you know her?
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey, hey.
Oh my god, besties. Who hired this woman exactly?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Oh, Renju. Mizuki is standing next to me. Abstract painting. There's an abstract painting displayed on the wall.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
I love Date's confused face, honestly. A large window. There's an incomprehensible abstract painting displayed on the wall. Go back to the huge press. Yeah. No, I don't think I will. Oh, what the? Oh, I can use both sticks to actually make the camera move faster. That's good to know. A vending machine full of drinks. Monitor.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Oh, that's Ivy? Oh, okay. You know what, actually? Hang on.
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
I can kinda hear it.
The receptionist knows Ota too?
It's obviously a very different take, because Ivy is very much like very formal, but also girl failure at times.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up?
Naori from Arise. Which one was Naori again? I don't think I remember that character.
I have my number here.
Tate, smooth. Took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
This lady's great. A potted plants.
Date, look! A cricket!
A cricket. I love this cast of weirdos. I have a strange fascination with insects. Potted plants. Apparently this is Dark Zone Kalimas. A door. There's probably an office back there. Like, I totally got his number. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured. How to draw cute anime girls. I think I'll give that a look. Lots of magazines in that rack. It's a monitor. Nothing is on it. A sofa. What the fuck is happening?
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
More puns. Okay, sofa and sonar. Again, why is this cast so weird, but in like a fun way?
That's a high stool.
Why are you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
A high table. High stools are placed around the table. And you hear Dr. say beep beep again? Yeah, hang on, I got you. There you go. Receptionist. Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way.
Lady, please. The murder victim's daughter is right here.
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Mm-hmm. What's gonna happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
I need to hear that one again. Hang on. Where is it?
You disgust me.
There it is.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Alright, I think we're done here. A reception desk. Anything on the desk itself? No, I think we're done here. Oh, logo. The company's logo. Lemon Escape. Yeah, I think we're done here. Okay. Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
I can't wait to have a new full game of dialogue of this quality. Yeah, because, what is it? No Sleep for Kaname Date. That's out in, like, I think actually that comes out next month, I want to say. Yeah, because, I'll have to pick up, what was it? Nirvana Initiative, I believe, is, like, the next game in the series.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
So, and I see that going on sale for, I think, like, $10 pretty often, so I'll pick that up at some point. And I guess probably stream that in the future. I just don't know when exactly. Because I feel like, honestly, this has been going pretty well and fun so far that I feel like I would be perhaps interested in doing the sequel. I mean, why not, right? Well, seems I'm going to hit up all these places in the end, so let's check out Golden Yokocho. Golden Yokocho Sunday. Brand new area.
Is this it?
Yeah,
It's a bar?
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renshu for the first time.
The sequel's really, really good too. One always been my favorite. That's good to hear. My understanding of No Sleep is it's supposed to be like in between this and Nirvana.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case.
I think I remember someone saying that once, that it's supposed to be like timeline wise in between the two. But I would probably still play it like as the third one, you know? I like Nirvana, but I prefer the first game. That's good to hear. Okay.
So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
I will say as well, by the way, where's my schedule? I will save my schedule. I do need to update it because, where is it? Yeah, so, oh, that's actually last week's. Hang on. One moment, because I thought about it just now. So, this is my current schedule. I am going to need to update it, though, because actually on Thursday, I'm actually not going to be able to make that time, because I got work around that time, as it turns out. They want me working, like, the evening shift, which I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I might need to actually change my, schedule thing here. So I think what I'm going to have to do in the future is maybe have it say, like, Monday on the very top and then going down from there. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think I might have to do that potentially in the future. Yeah, I might be doing that. If my schedule's consistently like Mondays, I might do that and put up the schedules like later in like the evening on Mondays. I think I might have to start doing that. Due to my current like work situation. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. Because basically this week I'm just like, I just kind of want to do a bunch of like Somnium files. What I might do is actually might change that Thursday to Wednesday instead, I think is what I'll do. Yeah, I think that's what I'll be doing. I'll figure it out.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
What? Oop, wrong button.
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
A mama.
Okay.
Ooh, nice radio. You know, honestly, a little hole in the wall bar like this
In other news,
wouldn't be so bad, honestly. I'm not much of a drinker, but honestly, a place like this would not be too bad for the vibes.
at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
I cannot believe we took a 12-year-old to a bar, by the way. Where is the goddamn barkeep? The sofa. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers in tomato soup. There's a poster on the wall. The talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Don't know how I feel about that name. Poster on the wall. A flyer. Wait, hold up. F-L-I-E-R. F-L-Y-E-R. Interesting they're spelled differently there. Huh. The bar counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bottles on the counter. Just kidding. There are 18. So there are 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. Oh, I see, because of those over there. That makes more sense. A picture on the wall. It's a little odd. It's a high cigar.
Man, I
I'm
could
doing
use a
good.
drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Glad to know how many bottles there are. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Anything else I can examine here? The menu. It has writing on the back. Oh, the beer taps.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired.
Lurking a bit? Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
Oop. Refrigerator.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
There's music playing over the radio. Oop, hang on. So then over there, just music, I'm assuming then. Okay. I think that's everything I can examine here, except for this TV.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion.
The Baywatch? Question mark.
What was so good about it?
Everything.
Date, please. There's a TV on the wall. As far as I can find, both are acceptable spellings, though. If I'm going to be honest, they should have kept the spelling consistent. Yeah, a little bit. Again, it's really not a big deal. It's a small nitpick, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Mizuki, you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Thanks for the hydrate, by the way, Lundea.
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
You, say it's been a long time since we've done this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Understandable. Was that saying there? Mizuki, we should have at least one.
I told you, I don't want to.
So everyone like condense that menu on the right, because I could not see what that whole sentence was.
Why not?
Because...
Oh wait,
I don't like how you hold chopsticks.
there we go. Mizuki, we should have at least one meal together. There we go. That's how I see it. If I don't see all of it.
It makes me sick.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
Dude, I won't lie, my chopstick holding technique, it's definitely better than what it used to be. My technique for holding chopsticks used to be super bad. And the way I do it now is I kind of hold it like a pencil, but like, the way I would describe it, it's like if a pencil was like spread apart, right? I don't know, I guess it's hard to describe. It's because I can envision how I hold it in my hands, I guess, right? And that has come from eating like a lot more like ramen and whatnot, like more like Eastern foods I've just ate more of over time. What is it? Just more foods like that, basically. Bro, I'm Asian. My chopstick skills are mid.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
See, honestly, that's fair. I do like... I'm definitely someone that I would agree that I do enjoy discussing, like, or like just talking during a meal if I can. I think that's nice to do. But if it just isn't, that's fine, honestly. Yo, Diana, hi, hello, how you doing? Finally, I catch one of these. Really hope you're enjoying the game. Yeah, no, it's been great. I've been having a good time with it. It's been very fun. Dante's a very, very silly guy. Iba's cricket impressions are very silly as well. I don't know, there's just a lot of fun, silly stuff, which I really appreciate.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Damn, okay. For context for where we're at, we're on day 3 Sunday. We just went to Lemniscate to look for Iris. She was busy with a podcast. We talked instead to the receptionist, and she had a lot of very fun, silly dialogue. What else have we done? We also found out that Renju is dead, and we were investigating the crime scene for that earlier. And so we came here to this area. Did you examine her? Yes, I did. What was it? Boobs. Big boobs. There are breasts sitting behind the desk. It's like, there are huge breasts behind the reception. That whole bit, basically.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Good. Hell yeah.
This is gonna be rough.
Hey, Mizuki. Tell me about, Renju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Yeah, we're in Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
Ah, I see.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Having fun at school, kid?
It's okay.
This is one of my favorite games, like, ever. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I've been having a good time with it, honestly. It's been very fun. I enjoyed, like, the characters and the dialogue so far. Art style, I think, is very pleasing. I think it really did translate the, like, anime to 3D model aesthetic pretty well. Because I feel like that's always, like, a worry when it comes to translating, like, anime style to, like, 3D models. Like, I think the Tales of series does that pretty well. Like, Symphonia, Vesperia, stuff like that. But I think it's also because this is still a very anime-styled game. Oh, yeah, you're right, Lunde. I didn't put the pinned message up in chat. Forgot about that. Yeah, hang on. What was it called? What the fuck was it called? Backseating? No spoilers? I forget what it was called. Hang on. Oh, it was Blind. That's what it was. Thank you. I forgot what it was. I'm like, what was it called again? Look, I haven't seen this in a week, okay?
Is it?
Because I got caught up with other things. Do you not remember your own commands? Apparently not.
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, is she, like, ace, maybe?
Oh, thank God.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hi.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Yeah, Mama.
Oh, who is this?
Hello.
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
Oh, there was more to that. Hang on.
It must have been hard.
Oh, just a sniffle. Okay.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it?
Probably not.
Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Mama. Hello. Mama's polishing a dry bonito fish. It's part of our daily routine. Got to think of it. I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day, when the time's right. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
God, that's a fucking mood. That's a mood. Like, being almost 30 years old, I'm 29 this year. It's interesting when I see, like, places I've, like, gone to a lot as a kid just closed down. Like, I've seen a lot of buildings, like, hell, there was a fucking, like, what is it? There's, like, there was, like, a pharmacy that closed down that I'm pretty sure, like, has been there for most of my life. So see that closed down, I'm like, wow, that sucks. That's a shame. It's so convenient, too, actually.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Was Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while.
The Chinese place I used to go to since childhood, going under when the pandemic started. Yeah, a lot of businesses really were kind of make or break during the pandemic, and unfortunately a lot of them did break, which is such a shame. Especially the smaller businesses where they were probably already struggling a bit without a ton of people coming in and whatnot. It was a death sentence, sadly.
I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Honestly, it was interesting because like you bring that up, Lindea, because I was literally thinking about that earlier today, like when I was in the shower, just like, man, I've got to live through a lot of interesting like historical events, huh? Like, I was still very young, mind you, but like 9/11 back in 2001, I would have been about 5 years old. I think about like say, of course, pandemic is like a big one. But also just like, do I want to keep living through all these historical events? I don't know, man. It's like that one Squidward image where it's like, I'm really tired of going through a major historical event right now. Also, you were so close in age? Yeah, no, like, because Diana, like, you're like, aren't you 29, I think? I know you're like, I think you're like a year up from me or something like that. I forget. Oh, you turned 30. Okay, so we're like a year and a half apart. give or take 2 years. I remember went to the malls with friends to see the Mario movie, and then a week later it was getting closed down. Oh my god. Oh, malls. Dude, a lot of malls closed down too. And you know why a lot of malls closed down? I feel like, okay, this is going to be such a boomer thing to say. I feel like it's because a lot of malls are kind of closing down because places just don't have... What am I trying to say here? A lot of places just don't want people hanging around them anymore. They're like, you're either here to buy shit or get the fuck out, right? There's not really anywhere for places there's not really any more places for people to just be people. It's just fuel the capitalist machine, or, you know, get out of the kitchen. This is such a weird analogy I'm making, I'm sorry, but like, I think maybe you get what I mean, I don't know. Gotta run to dinner, enjoy, gotta catch these VODs. Yeah, no worries. I put them up on YouTube, actually. I know I had the first 2 up on there. I was thinking actually today, I really gotta make like some playlists and stuff. But yeah, you can check the VOD channel there. But have a good one, Diana. Go get some good food. Also, yeah, like Rosie said, girl, you do not look 30, like, at all. Like, you still look like very young. Like, genuinely, it always surprises me. But yeah, go rest. Also, if you guys haven't checked out Diana's YouTube channel, you guys should. She's doing a Persona 5 playthrough, which is pretty cool. She's currently uploading like each day. So like, for instance, because today is June 16th, she just uploaded a video of June 16th in game. So, you know, go check out her YouTube channel, Diana right there. It'd be pretty cool. Or I guess rather Ace Fangirl. It's always so fun when you see like the videos and it's like, it's like a 14-minute video, and then you see the one that's like, 2 hours. Oh, I wonder what's going on in this video. It's like, yeah, I think you probably pretty know. It's like, I think you know pretty well what's going on here. But yeah, go follow her. Go follow her YouTube. Go watch her videos. They're fun.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
Dante, that's so mean.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I can't deal with poking again, dude. I can't fucking deal with poking again.
I'll pass, thanks.
Hi, Mizuki. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
Again? Yeah, because, like, Rosie was making fun of me again. Because I didn't know what, like, poking meant. Because, like, there was a thing that Boss said about someone poking, and I'm like Facebook poking? And, like, it didn't mean, like, Facebook poking.
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time.
Team speak and poking. Hey, wake up. God.
Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Got it. I will. Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
There's a menu on the chalkboard. Fried slipper with herbs. A poster. One flew over the cock's nest. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. I actually have seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That's not a bad film, actually. There's a flyer on the wall. A sofa. There's a table in front of the sofa. A menu with writing on the back. A stool. Any dialogue bits? The bar counter. There are bottles lined up at the counter. Oh, no counting this time, I see. Okay.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian.
Diocletian. Also, yes, Rosie reposting the clip there. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was actually one of the few books I actually liked reading in high school. Hell yeah. I remember the main book I had to read for one of my classes was Percy Jackson, like the first Percy Jackson. I'm trying to think what school book assignments I got. I know when I was pretty young, I think around like the 3rd or 4th grade, I know I was given Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Or whatever the fuck the, what's the Americanized version of that? For some reason I only remember it as like the Philosopher's Stone, which is like the European version. I forget what the fuck it was called, but I remember I had to do that for a class. I had to do Percy Jackson for a class. I think I actually had to. Oh, the Sorcerer's Stone. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I had to do Harry Potter. I had to do Percy Jackson. I think I had to do Hamlet at one point as well. Yeah, that sounds right. Like Hamlet was high school. I'm pretty sure I had to do Hamlet for a class.
On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred.
Those are the ones that come to mind. I'm sure there were more book reports I had to do that are just not coming to mind.
This painting depicts his execution.
Something wrong, Date?
Philosopher was how it was released outside the US, and Sorcerer it was in the US. Gotcha.
You're staring awful hard.
Nothing. Just caught my eye.
Why now of all times?
Don't know why the difference. I'm sure there was a reason for like calling it Sorcerer over here versus Philosopher everywhere else. But yeah. I dressed up as Tom Landry for a school project once. Really? Nice. Tom Landry. That name was that also Cuckoo's Nest? Hang on, I gotta double check that. I see football coach. Is that what you're referring to, or am I thinking of something else? Yes? Okay, gotcha. Making sure I wasn't thinking of something else there.
That's been hanging there for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it was a gift from Ren a while back.
America hates philosophy? Damn.
I've always had it there.
A painting of Saint Sebastian. Apparently it was a gift from Renju. I do think we honestly probably do have some modern philosophers in our day. I just don't know, like, where they might truly be, especially in the age of the internet. Gulp. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. A lot of bottles, actually. Oop, the beer tap. A beer
Hey,
tap.
Date, you hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
No. What about her?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
A beer tap. So I feel like Mama's voice here is pretty familiar, but it's not ringing a bell. It almost sounds like Patrick Seitz, but I don't know if that's the case. I only say that just because Patrick Seitz is like everything. Like, the voice is like vaguely familiar for like the Mama here.
Whoa, Mama. What are you doing back there?
Excuse you?
A refrigerator that honestly does look kind of like Mama. Damn. There's music playing over the radio. He's the key. Hey, are you scared of Mama? What?
Not really.
Why would you be scared of her? She seems nice.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
It actually is Patrick Seitz. Okay, I thought it sounded like him.
I think I'll ignore that one.
It's like, I love Patrick Seitz, but it's very clear when he works on something, because he's always in it. I don't know. Like, I feel like Patrick Seitz is... Okay, this is going to be a weird thing to say. I feel like Patrick Seitz is like the modern-day Yuri Lowenthal, in that he's in, like, everything. Like how Yuri Lowenthal was in, like, everything for a while. Where I feel like when Yuri became way more, like, high-profile, like, prolific and whatnot, I feel like Patrick Seitz was just pretty open to just doing, like, almost everything. So that's why I feel like you kind of see Patrick more than you do see Yuri.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
But I mean, Patrick Seitz has some pretty good roles, like, he's Frankie in One Piece, he's Ragna in BlazBlue. Yeah, he's Nekomaru in Danganronpa. Like, he's done a lot. Like, the man has a ton of roles he's done.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
My crack theory is that Patrick Seitz is gonna be Kanji in the Persona 4 remake. that's my crack theory. Well, we'll see, but I can unironically see it happening.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
It's like what's my crack theory cast right now? Joe Zaja, Yu Narakami, Patrick Seitz would be what is it? Patrick Seitz Kanji, I'm thinking like Allegra, Clark, Naoto. This is part of like my crack cast so far. I'm sure we might still get like. I kind of do hope they get like Johnny Young Bosch back for at least Adachi, but we'll see, of course.
I was planning on going one day.
Like if I'm gonna pick like just one person to bring back, I would want to see Adachi's VA stay the same. But we'll see.
When I was old enough to drink, I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh, I forget her name though, but I really want the girl who did what was the social link from 3 Reload? It's the Persona 3 Reload social link with the coach for like the track team. The one who had like a really like good VA performance. I forget her name. I want her to be Chie. Yeah, Yuko. Yeah, I want Yuko's VA to be Chie, like unironically. I think that'd be pretty cool, actually. Because I felt like that would kind of, like, harken back to the original Chie voice, like, in original Persona 4. Where she had a bit more of, like, a down-to-earth kind of feel to her. Because they went for, like, more of the spunky Chie after a while, but I really do miss the original Chie, like, kind of performance more. Oh, God. You ever think about how Persona 4 is, like, the most, like... what's the word here? Persona 4 is a game that has gotten, like, really... It's really gotten a lot of recasts over time. Like, unironically, I think by the end of Persona 4, the only people who still had the original voice from the very first version of the game were just, like, Narukami, Yosuke, and... I want to say Yukiko? I think that was it. Yeah, a lot of them became big. Like, what is it? Yeah, like, Laura Bailey became huge. Because that was the Risei. You had Troy Baker originally as Kanji, which, of course, Troy Baker is fucking huge now. I forget who Naoto's original VA was, but Naoto's VA was replaced. It's like, it's easier to say who was replaced at some point, because, like, Chie's original voice, Teddy's original voice were replaced for Golden. Was Anna Graves for Naoto? Gotcha. Let's see, yeah, so for Golden, Chie, and, Teddy were replaced. I think for Golden, Troy Baker, Kanji was also replaced for Matt Mercer. If not for that, it was for the anime for sure. Because I know the anime replaced Naoto. I think also replaced Kanji. I know actually Risei's voice was changed for, I want to say it was like either Arena or one of the dancing games. Because they got Alexis Tipton for it. It might have been dancing, yeah. I mean, I like Alexis Tipton. I think she's a great VA. I think it's always just so unfortunate that Alexis Tipton is just constantly the, you're the Laura Bailey sound-alike VA, it feels like. Which I know is what, like, Matt Mercer would try to really escape from for a while, as always being, like, the Troy Baker. Like, it's like we couldn't get Troy Baker, so let's get the next closest thing, you know? Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama. Hey, Mama? About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju?
I remember being thrown off by her voice of Persona 4 dancing. Gotcha. I know, like, at least Persona 3 dancing, that was, like, before, like, Persona 3 Reload, was, like, the first time we got to see those characters in, like, the more, like, modern models, which was cool. And Persona 3 dancing was also the last time we got to hear a lot of the original VAs from Persona 3. At least as much as they could get, because I think Ken had a different VA for it. Of course, Fuka's VA, I think they just couldn't ever find. So I think, Fuka, I think, eventually became Wendy Lee after a while.
Anything about grudges, disputes?
Before being,
Is
Suzy
it okay to
Yoon.
talk in front of Mizuki?
Yeah, say Sam Riegel, I think, was the second Teddy. Yeah, because it was originally Dave Wittenberg, so Kakashi from Naruto. And then you had Sam Riegel, aka Phoenix Wright. I think specifically Phoenix Wright in, like, Dual Destinies and Beyond in the games. Because I know the anime had Eric Vale, aka Sanji from One Piece, and Trunks from Dragon Ball. Specifically future Trunks for Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so.
Yeah, no one knows who. Yeah, exactly. No one still knows who Fuka's original VA was. No, in the games, Kyle Hebert is Edgeworth, which I'm gonna be real. I love Kyle Hebert. I think him as Edgeworth is a little miscast. I'll be completely real. It feels a little miscast.
Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
What the hell? The
A
heartbeats.
gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
Dude, every time I say that heartbeats in a game like this, I think about like Apollo's bracelet mechanic from like I guess from like just Ace Attorney. I feel like I'm gonna have to like just like look closely at something. Like, all right, when you say a sentence, am I gonna have to see like your ear twitching or like your lip like moving a little bit? Yeah, the Ace Attorney anime. They had Sam Riegel's Furio Tigre. That was actually a really fun touch.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
God, you know what that reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of, in Dragon Ball Super, there was an episode with, like, a fake Vegeta, like, clone copy. And what they did for the dub, because we've had Christopher Sabat Vegeta as the Funimation dub, but the Ocean dub Vegeta was Brian Drummond, who they actually got as this fake purple copy Vegeta for Super's dub, which was actually a really cool thing to get him back. I love they did that.
The company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The watch incident? Hang on, okay, we did find a watch on its own. What can you tell me about that?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover.
By his lover, eh?
It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, Mizuki, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Oh, no.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Okay, at least it was after the divorce. That's a little better.
Daddy had a new lover.
Aw. I have to protect this child. Mizuki, no.
A blunderbuss! Hold it right there, Palm Gax! Stop this thing and let me go, or I'll blow you to bits!
Hey, Gabby. How you doing, girl? How's it going? How was your stream? You guys were doing some Xenoblade X tonight, right? I think. What were you guys up to, actually? Going to my shout command here. Let's see. You guys were up to, Brothership, actually. Or not? Wait, no, that says in next stream. What the fuck was it? Oh, it was Xenoblade X. Oh, gotcha, okay. Yeah, I don't know why Twitch does that. It's so weird. This is why I like to use just like the standard shadow command over the forward slash. The forward slash isn't bad, of course, but it can be a little annoying. Yeah, I'll just do that there. There we go. Yeah, Xenoblade X. Hell yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you had fun. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. How was it? Did you guys have fun? Did you guys have a good time? I'm having a pretty good time here myself, honestly. Just playing some more Somnium files. We're currently investigating a Moida. Because murdering investigation is, or rather, murder investigation is fun. Checking out something, sorry. Mama's here, let's give her a kiss. Yo, Jorker, hope you're doing good, dude. We're doing a Pizza Tower run. So what is a Pizza Tower run exactly for Xenoblade X, out of curiosity? Oh, well, while we ponder that question, let me get you guys some countermeasures as a way to say thanks for that raid there. Thanks for the raid, Gab. Appreciate that, friend. Hope the stream was good. If you guys need to raid and run for the night, I completely understand. But for those coming in from the raid or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a Friday streamer. I do a lot of different things around here. Do a lot of different stuff. Currently playing through AI the Somnium files for the first time. It is my mainstream playthrough currently, as the schedule here says so. As I'll be doing some more tomorrow, and I'll probably do something else on Wednesday. I know it says Thursday, but I have work that night, as it turns out. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Because scheduling, yay! I might need to start changing when I put up these schedules in the future. Yippee! Yeah, I got some work that night, so that's fine. But hey, that's what the whole updated schedules and all that entail. So I'll update this accordingly, and I'll put that out for you guys tomorrow. What I might do, honestly, I'm thinking about is I might put out like a what do you call it? I might put out like a poll, be like, hey, what do you guys want to see, right? As like a side thing. Because like right now I'm in the period of just I don't know what to do as a side game. I wanted to do something short, but I don't know what to do. It's kind of a problem. So I need to come up soon with like just a poll of just like, hey, here's like 4 games in this poll. Some will be short, some will be long. What do you want to see the most of, right? And I should put like some things on there that I want to play through. Either like games playing for the first time, or maybe games that I started in the past but never finished. I could do as well, because there are some games I've been thinking about that I never finished before that I think could be fun to do. I just don't know, right? That's why I kind of gotta like figure that out. And to be fair, I could just like what I probably could do if I really want to was just like maybe finally do the post game of Pokemon Shield, because I do still need to do that. I feel bad I've kind of put that off for a bit because I literally finished Pokemon Shield on stream. Let me actually check when I finish that. Hang on. Where's my socials command from earlier? There it is. Yeah, so let me see here. So, when I did Pokemon Shield, I finished that when was it? God, this is where I need to make playlists. Jesus. Okay. Looks like that was finished about... Here we are. Draw volume for that. Shut the hell up, YouTube. April 17th. So almost 2 months ago, I finished a Pokemon Shield, and I just have not bothered the post game. Yeah, I guess I should maybe do that soon. I don't know. Because, like, again, the Shield post game isn't bad. I'd like to do that so I could do, like, other things in it. But if I just don't do it, I just don't do it, you know? It's not the worst thing in the world. Because it's like, here, I literally still have the assets right here, as you can see, for Pokemon Shield. I literally still have my team right there, like the Rillaboom, the Cramorant, the Sandslash, the Urshifu, the Beheeyem, the Dracozolt. I want to use that team more, you know? I want to do the postgame with that team. So I don't know, man. Maybe I might just say fuck it and just do it on Wednesday. Just be like, you know what? No, I'm just going to do it. Because, again, I still have to catch, like, the Legendary. I still have to do, like... the second half of Isle of Armor. I have to do like all of the Crown Tundra. It's like there's still more to do, you know? I want to do more. So I don't know. Maybe I might just say fuck and just do that on Wednesday. We'll see.
You remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Ah.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I gave her a nod and a wave and left. Doing the minimum to beat the game, plus any pizza-related side quests. It's a harder run with minimal level grinding and map exploration. I made it up. Ah, okay, gotcha. That sounds kind of fun, actually. See, I love when people do, like, self-imposed challenges. Because, like, there was one challenge I thought of I want to try doing for Kingdom Hearts. I think it would be for Kingdom Hearts 1 specifically. I kind of want to do this challenge sooner than later. I just need to kind of, like... I want to map this challenge out and see, like, where it is and isn't possible. Because there's an idea I have for a challenge for KH1, and I really want to see if I can make it work.
Got it.
Like I said, I need to like take some time to actually like map that out.
What's up?
Hi, boss.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out.
I usually 100% that game, so this will be challenging.
I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh, we're going to a Yakuza den, huh? For a second, I thought that title we were dating someone's daughter. Not quite, not quite. Kumakura office, Sunday, 3:22 p.m. Hello, gentlemen.
Who's this asshole?
Hi.
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Oh my god.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Kumakura, Yas Queen.
Name's Moma, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Moma the Warhorse.
All right, Moma. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Right, the new Cyclops serial killings. That's what it was called.
Shoko Nadami and Renju Ukiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Smug, this guy. Let's see what you got here. His friends are still on the ground. Let's talk to this guy on the ground here. Skinny one. He's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Large one. Rather, the fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
I got nothing to say to you.
Last month's schedule's right on the board. 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. Up some kind of permit. The company philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. It's quite the motto. The company philosophy on the wall. A company philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and goals of that company. The company philosophy is written on the wall. I do like this guitar. There's a locker near the window. It might be yucks if they have honor within them. Exactly.
Hey, Iba, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
A tiger rug. The desk probably belongs to someone in the gang. There are a ton of things on top. There's a partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iba. It's pronounced partition and not partition.
Partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
There's a partition set up by the doorway. Lockers are lined up on the wall. Anything else to scan here? Yeah, I say scan, like, it really is just kind of like reminding me like the Metroid Prime games, where I would just like scan like literally everything. And yet I say that, and I've never actually, for any of the Metroid Primes, probably especially the first one, I've never actually gotten all scans in a run before. When I did the stream playthrough a while back, I literally forgot to like scan like, what is it? I didn't scan the Ice Shriek Bats. Well, granted, those aren't missable anymore in Prime Remaster, which is nice. What is missable though is the those insects from like the Incinerary Drone and the Hive Totem. Those are actually unique, so if you don't scan those, you can't get all scans. The door to the next room. A dragon.
Bronze dragon.
It's like a dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Date. A dragon holding a golden ball.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them. A Shinto shrine. The dragon. Anything else of interest around here? Ooh, some shelves. There are files lined up on the shelf. Phone. There's a telephone at the desk. The desk itself. The chairman's desk. A keyboard.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
There's a PC on top of the desk. The Kumakura crest. I will say, it was actually fun in that cutscene we got earlier to see that Date does know, like, hand-to-hand combat skills. I know he does have a gun, but he's never obviously used that, at least not yet. Maybe at some point he will. Probably in a cutscene, I would imagine. What's up, Kumakura? The man sitting on the chairman's seat is named... Oh, sorry, his name is Moma. Tell me about Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her.
Alright, because I don't think you're the full-on head of the Yakuza here.
I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Have a connection with Kiryu? I mean, that's a different series, so, I doubt it.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say.
Got none to say.
You deaf or something?
Coming in for trying? No, that's fair.
What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
Oh, you're the chairman.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
Oh, so you're the head.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Rohan Kumakura.
You aren't the chairman.
What's up with these heartbeats that are happening every so often?
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
I don't know, Kyle. What do you think?
Date, wait.
So very much like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, this is Rohan Kumakura? Wow. He looks like a pencil in a weird way. Maybe it's like the way like the scarf is over his like in a way, because of the way like his like sash is over his shoulders there, it makes his like body look like a lot smaller in the middle, so it almost again looks like a pencil to me. But maybe I'm just seeing like a really weird pencil.
I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
He committed suicide?
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
What?
6 years ago.
Date, a minute please.
So this guy's been in charge for a while, but the previous guy leapt off a building a year ago. Huh.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
I do, yes.
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
Wait, so someone was just using it?
A sofa and ashtray.
Wait, is someone in the tiger? Coffee table. There's an ashtray on top of it.
An ashtray. I see a few cigarette butts in it.
I want to find out when that smoker finished it.
The tiger was smoking. No, maybe someone's hiding in the tiger for all I know. Though maybe not. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iva. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
Klein.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why
How would
is
someone
that
fit in the
relevant?
tiger? I mean, maybe they climbed through the mouth or something. They're hiding under where the table would be.
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
A metal door. The entrance.
A sofa. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray.
So someone must have been sitting here.
Why is the tiger so flat then?
The question is, how long ago?
I think that's a good point. Because that table's on the ground. It's not a floating table. I don't know why the table would be floating. Flat Albert. Oh, hello. How they got on top of the table? Look.
Cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
I thought it was like, because the center of the table on the bottom looks like it's like a, how do I describe it? It's like, it's not hollow like some other tables are. They removed all the air and their body compressed to the size of the tiger. You're burning the toast. Hello, Moma. Has someone been here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them were smoking.
Neither of them was on the sofa.
Oh, that too.
And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit.
Oh, there's another door. You're hiding somebody.
Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
I don't know if I trust that little smirk of yours.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Do. X-ray. There's a man there.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
He's wearing what looks to be like a yukata?
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Dante, no. We need him for info.
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Oh, the gun. What? Whoa. What the fuck's happening? Huh?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
Oh shit, quick time event.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Okay, Date's gun is kind of cool looking though. What the fuck? Huh?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Oh my god. Oh, this is kind of cool actually. This is actually really cool. I see. So I was like calculating like where to go and how to avoid getting shot and whatnot. So they're like little like action sequences.
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Okay. Whoa. Oh, this is really cool. Yeah, one shot. Gotcha.
Iba, you saved
The
me.
Secret Lives of Yakuza Wives. They are the shooting event at the Kamakura office with no misses. Hell yeah.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
Oh, I see.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
Oh my god, that's impressive.
I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face!
Say, who's the man behind the door?
I know you.
Older Yakuza boss. Who is this man?
That's...
Excuse me.
Sejima. So. Congressman.
So Sejima.
What is this guy doing here?
Congressman. Hi there. Momo's giving me a glare. You have an alibi, my friend?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning.
A corrupt politician, fork found in kitchen.
Been asked a hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko,
So then they at least have an alibi.
including Moma.
Fair enough. Tell me about Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
So what do you know then?
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Ah, okay, that's what's going on here.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
And how exactly was handling done?
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know?
Is that so? By poking,
We're getting work from him. Well, we were.
You were. And then what?
Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Okay. Can you talk about Rohan Kumakura then?
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
Oh.
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital.
I see.
And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
Well, fair enough. Thanks for the info, man. And now... for you. So, Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV. Feels like I've met him before. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud.
And yet you seem so smug about it.
But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
Let's see then. Do you have an alibi?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
That is true.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Tell me about Renju then.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other.
Okay.
It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young...
So says guilty. So? Guilty? Wait a minute. It's the best luck with the exercise there, Lunde. I know myself, actually, earlier today, I got a good sweat in because I decided I was going to go walk for a while. And in said walk, I also, that's when I also, like, stopped at that GameStop and I picked up those Final Fantasy Magic cards. Again, I don't even play Magic. I have no interest in playing Magic as a card game. I was just like, you know what? I see these cards here, and you know what? I like the arts that I've been seeing, like, previews of. I'm gonna, like, get, like, 3 packs just for fun and just get those. And I got some decent stuff. Only one Final Fantasy VIII character that made me a little sad, but that's okay. You know what? I say that, but I at least got, like, one of my favorite characters from 13 with Saz. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take Saz. Wasn't a foil, but hey, that was still Saz. I did get a foil for Barrett's, though, which, you know what? I do like Barrett from 7. He's not my favorite character, but I do like Barrett, and I especially love how better of a character he is in the remake, because, man, Barrett in the remake is such a better character. Probably because he's a lot more fleshed out.
Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Honestly, I should probably still pick up Rebirth at some point, but I also feel like right now, long RPGs, much as I love them, I notice I've not been going through them as much, because, like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, I have barely played, honestly. I've barely played Infinite Wealth, so maybe I should not worry too much about big RPGs right now. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Yeah, and?
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed.
I like that Sid, Timeless Artificer, has 15 different versions, one from each numbered game except for one. Yeah, I think I have seen that. I know that there's also like 4 different versions of the Gold Saucer dates, because they have like a version for like Tifa, Aerith, Yuffie, and Barrett. I think that's also really fun.
Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further
I was
to
actually
add.
also happy because I got one of the Choco Bros from 15 for like one of the cards I got. I got Gladiolus, which I'll admit, maybe my least favorite of the 4. As much as I do like Gladiolus, I think I think I'd say I like Ignis the most. But I mean, between like Ignis, Prompto, and Gladio, I think I like Ignis the most. Then Prompto, then Gladio. But I still like them all for different reasons. And of course, Noctis is really good. I like Noctis a lot, actually.
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me!
Hello, receptionist.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came?
Yes.
Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. MoMA, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
So I was standing here, looking rather irritated. For MoMA. I think I saw a green thing somewhere around here. Oh, the Gatling gun. An old-fashioned Gatling gun. He has a date with a big-breasted receptionist, yes. Alright, Lemniscate. So I'm noticing something. Because...
This is all really suspicious.
So I noticed, because I went to, like, what was it? I went to Lemniscate, then I went to, over here. I never got the chance to go to, Ota's, like, house, right? So, like, I guess in a way that that stuff is branched, I guess you could say. So I probably could have... Let me look here. A flowchart. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, interesting. It branched from the Somnium? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, because I see... Okay, this is where I'm still at now, but things didn't branch that differently from here. So the Somnium itself branches to another path. Huh. Interesting. I thought it branched because I didn't get to go to that one kid's house, but maybe not. Huh. Or it hasn't taken effect quite yet. Interesting. So, name Sosajima, sex male, age 60, birthday December 7th, congressman is profession, likes authority, fame, and assets, dislikes anything that threatens the above, hobbies, mahjong, golf, nishiki carp breeding, skills, grasping people's weaknesses, applying pressure, and making them obey. Overview. So is a member of the post-war generation. He grew up poor, which gave him two things, his motivation for seeking power and wealth, and his vindictiveness towards the upper class. The mama. Name Osamu Uishi, sex gender neutral, age 36, birthday October 11th. Profession tending bar, selling information, likes loincloths, switching, making them touch. I see. Dislikes hate crimes, customers who throw up in the bar. Hobbies, polishing bonito, watching videos. Skills, has the uncanny ability to detect virginity. Overview, Mama owns the bar Marble in Golden Yokocho and Shinjuku. Dante and Okiura are regulars there, and she knows them well. She is also an information broker in the criminal underworld. Also, hi Jadestone, hope you're doing good. MoMA. Moma Kumakura, sex male, age 48, birthday September 28th. Profession, Kumakura boss, likes humanity and justice, chivalry, Gandhi, pandas, women, dislikes old-fashioned irritating traditions, irrational traditions. Hobbies, watching dance, collecting art, hot springs, vacations. Skills, shooting, magic tricks, beatboxing. Overview, Moma became the leader of the Kumakura Yakuza gang after his predecessor stepped down several years ago. In the past, the Kumakuras were known for being ruthless and violent, but Moma hopes to make the group more peaceful and business-minded. Rohan. Rohan Kumakura, sex male, age 53, deceased, birthday January 18th. Profession, previous Kumakura boss, Likes guns, drugs, money, women, and power. Dislikes betrayal, rival gangs, and cops. Hobbies: politics, investment fraud, organ trading. I see. And land speculation. Skills: torture. Overview. Rohan used to be the leader of the Kumakura gang. 1 year ago, he committed suicide by jumping from the roof of a building. He was known for his horrific torture technique of peeling his victim's skin from toe to thigh. Ugh. 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 Yakuza A. Name: Shinpei Wagai. Sex: male. Age: 24. Birthday: September 14th. Profession: Kumakura gang member. Likes ass, erotic novels, and his boss. Dislikes police, his big brother, animal cruelty. Hobbies: training dogs. Skills: won a dog training contest. Overview: he's the lowest ranking member of the Kumakuras. He once had dreams of pursuing the top spot in the gang, but has since decided he would rather focus on training his favorite dog. Yakuza B. Name: Dokuta Yogano. Sex: male. Age: 42. Birthday: March 14th. Profession: Kumakura gang member. Likes dominatrixes. I see. Dislikes domestic violence. Hobbies: dissection. Skills: suturing. Overview: perhaps due to the way he looks, he's often mistaken for a low-ranking member even though he is towards the top. He typically does office work. He has recently fallen in love and lost a lot of weight. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. Receptionist. Name: Ritsuko Enshu. Sex: female. Age: 36. Birthday: June 22nd. Profession: Lemna Skates receptionist. Likes yellow-spotted river turtles. Dislikes men that act like ballers but are really scrubs. Hobbies: gambling and partying. Skills: anti-aging techniques. Overview: she is Lemna Skates receptionist. She likes men that are real bros and can vibe with them from the jump. Lately her shoulders have been stiffening up on her though. The inspector. Araya Kagami. Sex: male. Age: 30. Birthday: July 20th. Profession: an officer working for the CSI unit of the MPD. Likes earpicks, dandelions, afros, Kesseron, Passeron. Dislikes people who don't remember his name. Cilantro, Ginkgo. Probably butchered that, I'm sorry. Hobbies: train surfing, extreme ironing. Skills: pretending to be dead. Overview: an expert inspector with remarkable skills. He was assigned to the new Cyclops serial killings. He's actually really cute when he takes off his mask, and he's single. It's Kagami. BL. Boys Love. A depiction of love and eroticism between men. Although it sounds vulgar, it is often a display of pure, sublime love, and there are many worthwhile works of art in this genre. Don't be so close-minded. Evolver. Exciting, Voltic, versatile handgun. Date's weapon. Can fire a number of different kinds of bullets, such as explosive, flame, spherical, and wire rounds using electromagnetic force. Computer invented it at the request of Aiba and Date. Uchikoshi Yami appreciator. Sec. Slang for second. Usually not literally a second. If I told my bosses that the script would be ready in a sec, I would get scolded. Emo. Stirring the emotions, often negative or sad. Emoing. To express emotions, feeling and acting according to that emotion, even though it may seem contradictory. When Date said he would, quote, cry tears of joy, this is an example of emoing. Yes, I made this word up. So don't say mean stuff like emoing isn't a word, lol. Wii Party. In Japan, a youth subculture exists known as Paripi, a portmanteau of party people. It typically describes young men and women who frequent dance clubs and parties. The Paripi subculture also features its own distinguishing slang. It's true, anti-BL behavior is rad femme as fuck? Question mark? I cannot even. A slang phrase that intentionally excludes the verb. Usually used to express bewilderment or stress. Party people Kinjiro? That's all the new stuff we got here. Alright. I haven't saved all stream. I cannot even. This is all really suspicious.
What is?
This is all really suspicious.
There we go.
What is?
Oh, radical feminism, which is a pipeline to turf nonsense. Ah, I see. Okay.
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
I'm in the passenger seat. Oh, what the? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The passenger seats. The glove box. The center console. The steering wheel. The dashboard. The rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window. That's probably everything. Oh, nope, the gear shift. Anything else? No, just Iba. What's up, Iba? A girl in the passenger seat. A girl in the passenger seat. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Renju, is that you?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
Damn, you didn't scream. I thought I could do all 4 options. Want to get one option? You know what? Hang on a second. Hang on a second, where is it? If I only get one choice, and hang on a second. I did just save. Which means I could pick the screaming option because I didn't see that. So it's Mizuki at the area there, the bar we met Mama. Bro doesn't read. I read the thing. Well, I read one of the things. Probably should read the entire options.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings.
So you didn't read all of them? I guess not.
We need to do further investigation.
I am in the passenger seat. Let's see. Who are you? Roar like a lion. Warm. Say warn carefully. Scream like a little girl. You know, now you got me curious about the screaming option. That's really good.
Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I...
Mizuki?
It's...
Boss?
Date.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right?
What, how many takes Greg did of that scream? You gotta wonder, honestly, yeah. But it's a pretty good scream.
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
The glove box.
That is where the passenger vomits if they are feeling carsick.
It most certainly is not.
The gear shift. It might look like it, but it's definitely not a hammer. The gear shift. The center console. The steering wheel. The dashboard.
A country in Southeast Asia that speaks mostly Bengali.
That's Bangladesh.
Huh. It's like, I don't think I got that one. The rear view mirror.
You tried to peek up that woman's skirt, didn't you?
No, how would I even do that from this angle?
You can only see the scenery through the rear window. It's Aiba to talk to. I think I've examined everything. It's got the dashboard, center console, passenger seat. Nope, that's nothing. Okay, Aiba. So I feel like okay, how is so related to the Kumakura? So more suspicious about your appearance. That's the thing, yeah. I don't think every pawn is gonna actually get, like, localized properly, unfortunately.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious.
So and Momo definitely have some suspicious air to them.
But there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
Yeah, they'll be on our case file, but that's about the most of it.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras.
Maybe.
They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
You could say they are so suspicious.
Maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
How is he related?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet.
Is that so?
Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Please.
Before we talk about that, let's talk about your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Yeah, a little like a little hamster.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
I was so whiny.
Because I won't.
Guess I'll have to get used to this look then.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well.
I don't know, it's kind of cute.
I just
In
wanted
a
to
weird
change
way.
my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Date is so pathetic.
Pretty drastic haircut.
I love like this. I love just like this like idea of just this like pathetic man that Date is, but he also has like enough skill to like take down like some yakuza like by himself. Yes, he's being assisted by Aiba, but he still has the means for it. But also, he literally dodged bullets by having faster reaction time because he was horny for a
Mr.
porno
Tsujima
mag.
currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
A restored samurai castle. Wow, fancy, fancy.
But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact.
Kawasaki district, huh?
He lived there until he was 40 years old.
And the Kawasaki district, I believe, was the one that was closed
The
off.
Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The incident?
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Ah, that would make the most sense.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value.
Oh, that sucks.
What are your thoughts?
But understandable when you have a fucking nuclear explosion.
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
Although, that is a good point, yeah, because that kind of implies some foul play, that he knew that was going to happen, but he also tried to do it enough time in advance.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
What?
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it.
So, in a way, he did it for the political power, and perhaps also to gain control of all that?
It's not like you got anything out of it.
Yeah, what's the point of it?
That would be true, but there is more to this story.
Yeah?
There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later.
No, I want to know more now.
I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
It is, yes. Hello, policeman.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
Akasaka.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier.
Okay.
From a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
Prisoner? Who gave the prisoner a phone?
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Okay.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
Number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
What?
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive.
He knows about the eyes.
There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
Oh.
In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Huh, that's interesting. A prisoner who knows something. Lemnis Gate, Sunday, 5:59 p.m. You know, I almost forgot we still have to go talk to Oda.
Oh, Date.
What's up, man?
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online.
Huh?
The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom.
That it was, man, that it was.
Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Poor guy. Yeah, it's okay, mate. You didn't know.
Date, look! A little stink bug! Yay! A stink bug!
I have the tendency to get excited about bugs.
Oh, that's Rundoyer.
Who is that?
Rune Doyer's video is playing. A door. There's probably an office back there. A lot of different drinks are in the vending machine. A high table.
That's just a high stool.
What about high school?
I said stool.
There are high stools around the table. Lots of magazines in that rack. Featured. How to get rich with cryptocurrency. I'll definitely be taking that one. Date, no, no. It's a monitor, nothing's on it. Damn, can't believe they made Date an AI, bro. A sofa.
One more bowl, please.
Can't say he doesn't know. He also doesn't know.
That would be soba.
Back when people actually thought it was worth something. There's a little table in front of the sofa. Date, you dunce. An abstract painting is on display.
That one is called Lying, Wishing, Marking Demons.
An incomprehensible abstract painting is on display. A large window. The company's logo. Lemniscate. That's the reception desk. Anything else? Just the receptionist and Ota. The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's what I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
Dante, you fucking moron.
I want to run away and never look back.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Oh, Dante. You want to get some food sometime?
Hey now, that's awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
And I kind of like you.
Oda looks so annoyed.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
Huh?
Is that going to be a problem?
What?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Okay, I know she's probably playing this for a joke, but what if, what are the endings? Or rather, what if just, an ending for this game? Because I'm assuming this game is going to have, multiple, endings to it. What if she actually does just become, just, a little, freaky, lizard alien girl? That'd be, assuming it has multiple endings based on different paths, and that would be hilarious if so. Can I ask a question that might or might not spoil... That might or might not spoil something about the receptionist? I'd say probably not, just to play it safe. Just because, I know, I've tried to purposely not know anything about this game going into it, so I don't want to, get potential spoilers, obviously. Because for a game like a visual novel like this, I'd rather try to avoid stuff like that, obviously. But I do appreciate you asking at the very least. And also, thanks for the hydrate, Lindea.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Oda's just, so shocked.
You're kidding.
Well, she looks great for her age. Well, thanks for the call.
No problem.
Date is weak. You wouldn't want a reptile lady lover.
After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I mean, yeah, you get, perks for, a reptile lady. I mean, what is it? You get eggs? I guess that's pretty cool. I guess you also get, reptiles tend to have, pretty long tongues, usually. So, if you're into, the tongue stuff, I guess you can, work with that. This is the worst conversation, by the way.
I'm glad.
Where's Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
Still?
Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, Oda, let's talk, man. It's Oda. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases.
Oh, I see.
Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
I mean, you gotta at least have had ramen at least at some point, Date. About Renju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious. I did a thermal check on Ota's
Man, I will
body.
say, though, whenever you get, some, really good, ramen, that just hits, man. When you get, the cabbage and, the bamboo. I know, some places will put in, the black mushrooms. Personally, I'm not a mushroom. I don't like mushrooms, personally, so if a place has that as an option, I just ask them to take out the mushrooms. Just because, honestly, if I don't tell them to do that, I will be real, they're just gonna go to waste, because I'm not gonna eat them because I don't like them. So I'd rather just order them without it.
This is his current body temperature.
Why is half of his body warmer than the other half?
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall.
Oh god, right. I'd like ramen, but I'm garbage at wielding chopsticks. I mean, you can eat ramen with a fork at least. Like, a lot of places will at least give you a fork if you ask for it.
You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
And like, chopsticks, it's a lot of just practice. That's the big thing with them. It's a lot of just practicing using them.
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki?
I did, yes.
Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
Yeah, like, a thumb between the sticks could probably help a little bit, yeah.
What?
Like, I think the way I do it, like, let me think here, so... I think what I do is I have, like... I think it's like I have them, like... It's like, I think... How do I hold it? It's so hard to... Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I have some in the kitchen. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry that took me a little bit. Decided to go to the bathroom while I was gone. So, chopsticks. You hear that? That's wood. So, how do I hold them? So, I have some in my hands now, right? So, the way I do it is I take my thumb, my middle finger, my ring finger and my index finger all kind of together on it, right? And then what I do is I then, when they're all kind of like on the sticks, I take the top stick and I kind of use like my how do I describe this finger? It's like I'm using like my middle finger to kind of like move it up. And then when I'm grabbing stuff, I kind of like then move the middle finger down to kind of like pick up stuff, and then just kind of like, you know, it's like I take the middle finger, chopstick, and then when I want to like grab the food, I then bring it together, so it kind of like closes on it. It's like very quiet, but like you kind of hear that, right? So that's kind of like the way I do it. Like that's how I kind of grab food. It's actually not too difficult. Like you don't really use your pinky finger at all, I find, for chopstick holding. But yeah, that's kind of the way I hold chopsticks. I know this is very hard to like explain like without a webcam, but I don't really have a webcam set up for streams, and also I don't want to do webcam streams. But maybe you get the idea by this explanation. I don't know. Now I have chopsticks with me for some reason. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go over there.
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
Oh, I love how I literally went to my kitchen to just go grab some chopsticks for no reason.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Did I miss something in this fucking dialogue? Hang on. Questioning earlier. Oh, okay.
What kind of novels are you writing?
A VTuber with hand tracking. I mean, you could do that. You could do like a hand camera, like what people do for like Pokemon card pack opening streams and whatnot. Put it right on the throne. I mean, if anything I'm putting on the throne, it's probably like Nintendo stuff again, because now Nintendo and Amazon are actually being kind with each other again. So that's nice.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket.
So for instance, I could put on, let's say, like a eShop card on there, and that could actually be something that people actually can fund again. It's like that, like games on it. I mean, like, what is it? Like Mario Kart World. I mean, I already own a copy of Kart World, so I don't really need that. Donkey Kong Bonanza. So I'll be real, I was having this realization the other day.
And I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone?
Was he alone?
Someone was with him. A man.
Wasn't a man. His body temperature is actually normal now.
No. A woman.
The woman. Okay, now his body's heating up more. Okay, so I gotta look for his body heating up.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
What is it? Yeah, so I feel like, as much as I love my Switch 2, I do feel like right now it's kind of a rough time for it. Not against the Switch 2 or anything, of course, but I realized, wow, I have nothing to play in this thing right now aside from Mario Kart. Like, I've already played through Bravely Default. I've already played through Yakuza 0. So I'm not really in any rush to get those. I guess I don't own Street Fighter 6 yet. So, like, I guess I could get the Switch version just to have, like, you know, something else on my Switch 2. But I don't know, like, it feels like a very barren launch, right? Because, like, what's the next thing on it? DK? Like, that's the next big thing, and that's not out until, like, what, next month? We're getting a Donkey Kong World, or no, Donkey Kong Bonanza, like, what do you call it? Direct pretty soon. That's the thing, right, Paperstar? I could just finally get the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Like, I was,
Was it Iris?
What was it? For the Scarlet and Violet DLC, I was, like, playing a little bit of it again. Oh, just, like, the base game. I was, like, messing around with, like, Area Zero and stuff, just, like, with the Switch 2 upgrades and stuff is really nice. There's, like, so much Pokemon everywhere. Though it's so funny now, because, like, there's so much more Pokemon that if I get into a fight and run away, I just immediately get into just another fight, and that will happen for like 2 fights in a row. I find it's actually more annoying in that regard. I don't mind it, of course. I love there's more Pokemon, but wow, is it... You can get really trapped fighting some things sometimes.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
It's Tessa, okay. I know actually in my game I decided to go to like that the lake area because I saw there was a bunch of like Dondozo, like it was like an outbreak, so I'm like, let me go there, maybe hope for like if I kill a bunch of them, maybe get like a shiny or something. Didn't really get that, of course, because I didn't really have like the shiny sandwich things, but yeah.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess.
Renju was with Iris.
You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
But I don't know, you might be right, Paper Star. If I'm just looking for like a new game soon, maybe I should just pick up the Scarlet and Violet DLC, just have like something hold me over. But also at the same time, I again have like some PlayStation games to go through. Like, for instance, I spent like $4 the other day because it was on sale, picking up the upgrade pack for the PS5 version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Because I bought Pro Skater 1 and 2 like the same time I bought Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I was doing the like PayPal like 4 payments thing because I figured, hey, you know what, this would be easier to do this because for one thing I'll like have a job soon. So as a result of that, doing a 4, like, I'm gonna be real, that 4 payment thing is actually so fucking nice. I don't have to spend like the money all at once. It could just be spent over time.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Like, that's actually very nice, I'm not gonna lie.
Tessa is a savior.
Especially with like getting like, you know, paid like every week.
The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
And like, I'm not the kind of person to like spend a ton of money at once, honestly. Like, though I say that, but I also did spend like $50 today. It was on like the Final Fantasy Pokemon or Final Fantasy card packs, as well as some food I ate earlier today. But also that's the most I've spent in like a week anyway, so it's like it's not the worst. Like with this new job I've had, actually.
First time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's
I've been using
block.
it for like some different things. Like for instance, I've been using it to buy some new clothes recently, so that's been nice. I want to try to get like maybe a new pair of shoes, maybe soon-ish. Maybe I'll buy a new pair next month or something. Because I'm not really like hurting for a new pair, but I would like a new pair of shoes.
And I saw all this awful negativity online and...
It's like new pair of shoes would be nice. Maybe like a new pair of jeans would be nice too, because I could probably replace a pair of jeans. Because I have one pair of jeans that has like a lot of like rips and tears in it. It's like, yeah, I should probably replace this and/or take it to a tailor. Like, hey, can you fix this for me? Because honestly, I still like the pair of jeans. I think it might be a smarter call. Is just take it to a tailor and be like, hey, can you fix this?
I lost sight of what I
Or as in, like,
really
can you,
wanted
like,
to write.
Fix all the holes in this and stuff like that. Because like there's like a hole like with like one of the pockets. There's like what is it? Like there's like some tears like on the bottom. The problem is like I don't really know any tailor places off the top of my head, or I guess like is that more so for alterations, in like an alteration shop? If it's like fixing like rips and tears and like clothing.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is I need to like figure out like if it'd be cheaper just to buy a new pair of jeans, or maybe just take it to an alteration shop. Alterations can do mending, yes. Okay.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people.
You can probably just Google in your area and find a ton. A lot of people do it out of their homes. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably try and do that. See if I can find like some rates and like see like what would be cheaper. Between like, again, getting it fixed up and/or just buying a new pair. Alternatively, could do both. Could just get the ones I currently have fixed up while also getting some new pairs just to have like something fresh.
That attitude is something all great creators need to have.
Like my jeans, like I have some darker ones. I have like some darker jeans and some jeans that are like on the lighter side. And honestly, I kind of like having a balance of both.
After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block.
We tell people it's better. We tell people if it's better to buy a new pair than to repair, but some people are attached to their clothes. Yeah, because some people there's like a sentimental value to some clothes. Like maybe for instance, like maybe like a jacket with like a jacket that has a lot of holes in it. Maybe that could have been given to somebody by like their grandfather who passed away or something. So like I get that part obviously. So they kind of like want to hold on to that as long as they can.
A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
Just call and ask. Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
So there's no way Tessa can be
need
involved in murder.
to find a place.
Absolutely impossible.
If you spend more money on a higher quality item and take care of it well, it'll less tumble. Exactly, yeah. And like the jeans I have, I'm very sure the jeans I have were at most like 20 to 30 bucks for like a single pair. So honestly, that's not that big of a deal, you know? Like, you know what? Now you got me curious here. Hang on. Yeah, alterations near me. Let me see here. I'm not gonna say the names, obviously. But let me see here. Oh, that place does alterations? Really? What the fuck? Okay. Sorry, I'm like... See, I'm just... Oh, wait. I've seen this... Oh, I've seen this place? Oh, shit. I've seen this place. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's so funny, because now I'm seeing places I've literally, like, passed by, not even realizing they're actually, like, an alteration, like, shop. Where the fuck is this place? I've never seen this place before. Oh, I see where that's at. Okay. Yeah, okay, no, there's one place I've literally, like, passed by so many times, I had no idea it was an alteration place. Or rather, I passed by it and I've never really thought about it, so, yeah, maybe, actually, I have one place I could maybe go to with some jeans and be like, hey, how much would it cost to... Or, actually, no, the smart option would be to call them and ask how much would it be to fix, like, a pair of jeans or something. That's the smarter option, buddy. Do that. Don't go wasting your time now, and or your money. A lot of alterations can be pretty cheaper prices. Exactly, yeah. If it's cheaper just to like, get a pair of jeans fixed in an alteration place than just to buy a brand new pair, I'd rather just do that, you know?
But do you suspect her?
Exactly, yeah, I can also just bring it in and ask.
I need to hear her side of the story.
And, like, the place isn't that far from me, honestly, so, like... I mean, it'd be, like, a bit of, like, a... I mean, like, I could just walk to it, honestly. Also thrifting. I guess there's also thrifting, true. I'm not much of a thrifter myself, I'll admit. It's, like... I know, like, one thrift store that's near me I could go to if I feel like it. I've gone there sometimes, but... never anything really interesting there. And that's the thing, you're right, Rosie. Yeah, harder to gauge a price. They don't know how you need it, /mended /altered, exactly. Because like I said, for like some jeans I have, I just need like some like holes like fixed on them.
If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
oh, I know what I could do, actually. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this. You can always say just say you'll consider. Don't feel pressure to do it now, Mama. Exactly, yeah. Because you're right. Because you don't think about because like there's definitely like a social aspect to it, but I think really just the idea of just like you will consider it is a good way to go about it. Saying like, hey, I will consider like this option, for this thing.
Do it for Iris.
I thought that Renjun and Iris leave the building.
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
You know, I don't know why I don't use the auto option too often. I mean, realistically, probably because I want to, like, talk about, like, stuff going on, but also listen to the dialogue, too. Me begging artists to have their price in the open so I don't have to ask them in DMs. Yeah, I feel it with some artists, honestly. There's one artist I follow. Sorry, just got a message. There's one artist I follow. That I'm, like, I have to, like, basically, like, look through, like, their website and, like, find, like, their, I guess, like, make, like, an invoice for them. But it's not too bad, honestly. We just had someone come back a month later after asking for a quote on replacing a jacket zipper. Really? Huh, okay. Then I guess, yeah, you're right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to just be like, just to like, you know, ask them and then say that I will consider and then maybe come back in like in a week or two. Yeah, that's, I guess, not a bad call, actually. Huh. That's so interesting. I never actually thought to do this before.
I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Oh, hi.
Date.
Hi, Iris.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you.
What do you mean, huh, Rosie?
Come with me.
Do you buy things on the spot feel pressure? No, I don't actually do that. I'm very good about not being pressured on things. Police headquarters, Sunday, 8:23 p.m. Like, I know how to say no, trust me. Oh, gotta question her now. You weren't the last person seen with our dead man.
I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
Dude, Iris looks very stressed here, the poor girl. There are pipes on the walls of the room. A security camera. This interrogation room has 2 surveillance cameras. This is one of them. The other is installed near the doorway. A mirror. The 2-way mirror. There's a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. The room is reflected in the mirror.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Yo, Westfern, what's up, dude? How's it going? Jirachi Blade plays a Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Nice. Hope you're enjoying that, dude. Got Adam DR146, Westfern, T-Rex still. How y'all doing, guys? Hope it was a good stream. Hope you had fun. Man, Infinite Fusion. I remember I gave Infinite Fusion a try one time. I enjoyed when I played of it. Then I went back to it like months later. I don't know what I was doing, and I'm like, I'm not into this anymore, so I just stopped playing it. Doing a Hone Edge run. Ah, okay, gotcha. Man, that could be fun, honestly. Like, I don't really know how you do that. See the tag controlled train wreck Michael's Uchikoshi game that gets controlled. Look. That's just a general stream thing. But yeah, hope it was fun, dude. There's some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ass music, though it makes me sense it's the same composer. It's a good chunk of the games. Keisuke Ito. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to give another shot at Infinite Fusion someday. I just was not really super feeling it the last time. If I could figure out how to do like a something like a Hone Edge only run, or like a I'm gonna use like this Pokemon as like for like the playthrough or whatnot, that could be fun, but I don't know. I just wasn't really feeling it. I don't know what it is, man. Pokemon fan games, I just don't feel half the time. Like Mariomon, I just did not vibe with, like, at all. Which was a shame. Like, when I did that stream of it, I don't know if it was just because I had just come off playing, like, Pokemon Shield or what, but, like, I was not vibing with Mariomon, like, at all. I was just like, this is neat, but I just don't really care about this right now. I don't know. I felt kind of bad about it, because I was like, you know, this seems really fun, but I don't know, man. I just didn't really vibe with it. But, yeah, Westford, thanks for the raid, though, dude. Really do appreciate that. Let me get you guys some countermeasures. Let it say thanks for that raid. Thanks for the raid there, Westford. Appreciate that, dude. If you guys need to raid and run, I completely understand, but for those coming in for the raid or joining us for the first time, my name is Maniacal. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things around here. Currently doing a playthrough of AI the Somnium files, as you see across the schedule here, that will be updated. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And that will be updated to include a Wednesday game instead, as Thursday I'm going to be busy that night. With what, though? We'll see. We'll see for sure whatever we're doing on Wednesday, but that's basically the schedule for the week. Debating maybe the Shield post-game finally, but I'll see how I'm feeling, because again, I just don't know right now is the problem. That's the thing. I want to do something that's not just Somnium files on stream. I just don't know what. I'm so indecisive, man. I hate it. I've always been with Mario Mon more after playing it totally legitimately 3DS, even though I don't play a whole lot of it. That is fair. I think for me, the problem I felt like I ran into was just like, there was so much of the Pokemon / Mario enemies that I really wanted to like see the evolutions of, and I think it got very like overwhelming, I would say. Of just like, oh, I want to see like everything, but I think it was Twy who brought up the point of just like, you're not gonna in a Pokemon game try to evolve everything, you know? Which I'm like, yeah, you're right, honestly. So I need to go back into with that mindset of just like, oh, get some things. What do you like really want on your team, and just kind of go from there, you know? Because I think the problem I was having was just, I was really trying to just like use everything. It's like, no, dude, just go back to it, give it a shot. Don't do that like, you know, infinite rare candy thing to like see everything. Just play like a normal Pokemon game and just go from there. That's the best way to go about it, I think. Exactly, yeah, not during the main playthrough. I think that's why I didn't vibe with it, because I just felt I got very overwhelmed because of that aspect of it, which sucks. So I'll give it another shot at some point with a better, different mindset. Let's see here. When'd you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry.
Iris.
Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so...
Iris.
If I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Iris. You used to work at Sunfish, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Is Oda's story true?
Here's what Oda told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
I guess that's pretty accurate then. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there.
Well, I do agree with Candies and a Nuzlocke. I also like to see regular level ups because I think that evolution can be a game changer. I know, like, it's interesting because, like, I remember watching, like, some friends play through, like, a Soul Link together, and the concept seemed neat, honestly. I know a big thing they did, which, honestly, I think I would like this more when it came to the idea of a Nuzlocke, was, like, they had rare candies to, like, basically, like, get that Pokemon up to, like, the level they should be at for something. I'm like, you know what, honestly? Yeah. Because I feel like half the reason I wanted to do a Nuzlocke, I feel like it's just the grinding aspect of it seems so fucking boring. Like, oh, I lose my best guys. Okay, I tend to spend like a few hours grinding like a new team member that I might just lose in like a single fight because of an unlucky critical hits. Let's go spend a few more hours grinding another team member. It's like, you get why that just sounds so boring, right? Like, I'm glad at least like seeing the rare candy format for something would make it just a lot more manageable. Infinite rare candy is a godsend for Nuzlocke, let alone stream Nuzlocke. Exactly, yeah. Like, if I'm genuinely ever actually going to do one, because I don't really like the idea of Nuzlocke, if I'm ever actually going to do one, I need to know how the fuck to do the infinite rare candy thing. because I'm gonna hate it otherwise.
But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come.
I think the way people have done it is like they basically grind. It's like the rare candy. I think from like how like I saw the friends do it, they had this self-imposed rule of like the levels had to be like up to like the strongest level of like that person's like team member. So like let's say for instance, because they were playing Emerald, right? So let's say like what known as Altaria. I think that thing's like level 32 or something like that. So it's like okay. The Pokemon can only be up to level 32. If it goes beyond that, they just can't use it for that fight. Which I'm like, you know what? That's actually kind of a fun way to do that.
But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any emceeing before, especially with important people being there.
But people don't want to make it over level. You can make it easy mode. I was playing, you could say, I know, Rosie, but I don't know. Yeah, so it was you and Flarger playing it, yeah. Let's see here. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
The thermograph is pretty handy. Yeah, we set a level limit to the gym leader's highest Pokemon. Exactly, yeah. So, like, I think for, like, Tate and Liza for, like, Emerald, like, their Emerald team, I think, like, you have to set it for, like, the Solrock and Lunatone. Which, by the way, can we talk about how, like, much Tate and Liza's gym changes between Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald? I think that's actually really interesting, because, like, a weird part of me actually kind of likes the Ruby and Sapphire version of that gym more, but also the Emerald version is really cool, too. I don't know. I appreciate that it's, like, the gym that probably has, like, the biggest change, I'd say. Because every other gym I think is the exact same. It's just Tate and Liza's Emerald gym. It's just a lot different. Probably playing with the more like psychic aspect of it by having warp panels and like changing the room to do like. I guess the idea was like, oh, it's the mind. Let's make you do puzzles rather than just, hey, step on like panels that just like slide you forward.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility.
What's that?
Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Huh?
You mean...
The surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car.
Okay.
I got home at 7 p.m.
What was it that's... Was that when they said it was about 300 pounds on the elevator?
I was home the rest of the night.
But you guys are not 300 combined, so there would have to have been a third party if it was around that time.
What do you think?
If that was the time.
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
Yeah.
That's true.
Let me ask your mother about your alibi.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home.
Oh.
She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Iris, please.
Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
What's up with this family?
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Yeah, where was Hitomi?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but
How do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
Teenage girls still can kill people.
Mr. Okira is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point.
Although, well, here's the thing though. You're right about the overpowering aspect, but he was strangled. You'd probably still get an adult man by strangling them.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
Although, yeah, maybe he could have still overpowered her?
No, it's still possible. See.
What? Oh! Oh, what the? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, okay, shit, okay. Autopsy
Renju's
reports.
estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
So
this means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
I doubt that she could have moved him.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Yeah, no, dude, the hook on this guy, like, that's a really rough shot to look at. It's like, oh no, the poor guy. I'm thinking more and more, I'm going too far with this. That really, okay. Wait, sedation, hang on.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Oh. The sedation, that could be it.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body.
You could have drugged him.
Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
Why is that?
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
Yeah, hang on a second.
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Ingenuity, eh? How could Renji's body be lifted up to the ceiling? The oil drum?
The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
No, that's not it.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was
Renji's
found,
weight was 160, and Iris's weight is around like 100 something.
the elevator stopped on the second floor only once, at 8:55 p.m. The total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
Yeah, so 160, and then now I have to put Iris at 170 for that math, right? Yeah, 1632, so I have to put Iris at 170, which is impossible. She doesn't weigh more than him. She's on the skinnier side, so that can't be it. Discovery of his body. Over the ceiling, taking over the counter. Beer kicks is kind of counter. Beer kicks is a counterweight. Could this be it?
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
It lifts the body.
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether.
165...
Renju weighs 5 pounds less.
Plus 160.
I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
Correct.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
How, huh? Well... How the culprit managed to move this corpse to Sunfish Pocket? The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. Capacity 200 liters, weighs about 44 pounds empty. No. Wait. The elevator record. Hang on. 310 pounds. Iris's weight, the drum's weight, and Renju's weight. The oil drum in the elevator. Oh, is that the elevator? What? Oh, shit. Oh, would it just be as simple as just Renju's weights? How did Iris move the corpse? Huh. Okay, no, I guess, like, that's correct. Oh, hey, hang on here. Just
I know
watch.
this watch. It's Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfish Pocket. That means...
Oh, I see. I'm thinking this the wrong way. They want me to put the watch with the oil drum to show that Renju was inside the drum.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder.
So you roll the body itself.
We just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it!
I do love, like, showing Date walking around here creates a sort of, like, uneasy feeling in this scene. I think that's actually a really fun touch.
You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed.
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Also, yeah, I can definitely hear, like, the sort of, like, Mystery Dungeon, like, music to this scene.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
105 pounds plus 160, so that's wait. No. 160, oh my god, Jesus, it's not that hard of a fucking math, dude, come on. 165, 265 is what that becomes.
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Yeah, like someone said it earlier, the same composer. That was where is it? Yeah, Seesor mentioned it's the same composer, Keisuke Ito. Also, hi Seesor if I didn't say hello earlier.
Why do you say that?
Which, I mean, it's by Chunsoft, so I get it. High chance the culprit was 105 pounds because we have the oil drum. Wait, the oil drum's one of the key clues. There's something else. The elevator record. And Renchu's weights.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds.
AKA your weight, Renju's weight, and the barrel's weight.
Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs.
You know, that's possible.
To throw us off the trail. However...
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange.
Huh?
Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What?
There are several cameras in this room.
Okay.
2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
What's up? Is it her foot tapping? Boss is standing in the corner. Camera. Oh, the camera itself is important. Shit, I was trying to see other things.
Shit.
Was texting someone this whole time. Oda, you fucking idiot.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Ah, so she's gonna cry.
Sync with her.
Sync. Oh shit, it's time for another Somnium. Oh baby.
Experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
The second Somnium.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Oh
Not
yeah,
a problem.
I got
Get
this.
it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Let's begin. I think they did have to kind of knock her out, yeah, just to like get the answers out of her. Let's do it. It's also your favorites. Ooh, okay. So the time limit is 6 minutes because if they are in there for longer than 6 minutes, they die. Their consciousness is absorbed by those who they are syncing with. So yeah, they have to be careful. Scary,
What is
yeah.
this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
You can shorten the time. The game gives you like ways to shorten the time. Like for instance, if you're standing still, it moves very slowly. That's when you're moving in the Somnium is when it gets like when it moves a bit more. And what was the other thing about it? There's also like interactions you can like take in the Somnium to like apply time shortening to like a third, a fourth, a half, stuff like that.
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Say, what's going on here, Iris?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Activate. This one's fun. Oh boy. Mental lock number 1. The TV. Mental lock number 2. Mental lock number 3. Mental lock number 4. Discover Iris' secret, sink it in the vein. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Got 6 minutes in here, eh? Got it.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial. What's that times 2? Hold up, what? Can hit it or spin the dial.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Yo, it worked. Rat. Oh no, the rat's covered in blood. Huh. What?
What was that just now?
Whoa, what the fuck?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
Oh.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
There's a gun over there. Huh. Mental lock number 1. Oh, look at that. There's... Number 1, hit the mouse. Look at that. There was a second path? Oh. I see. I chose a path. Huh. Negative timey. A timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. See, okay. That will double the time used on something. Doors over there. Mirror there.
A full-body mirror.
Ugh, oh, this sucks. I have to use it no matter what, huh? 100 seconds is a lot of time to use, dude. Ugh. And yet... Go for probably the best option here, just to punch
Are you
it.
sure I can break this mirror?
The path splits are always done when sinking. Okay.
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that? A full-body mirror.
5 minutes left, Date.
Got it. Make time a 5th. Talk to the mirror.
Aiba, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm taking care of Date. He's so troublesome. Oh, I understand. He can't do anything without you, can he? Yeah.
Cut it out.
Well, that wasn't it.
A full-body mirror. I see my reflection.
I love this song, by the way. It's very... How would I describe it? It's very uneasy, which I actually really like that.
Really?
What could this mean?
Your reflection should be the figure I'm thinking of. So, what is your true form?
Whatever you imagine. My appearance is nothing but a vessel.
So your spirit is your true form.
Ah, so the mirror itself wasn't even, like, worth doing. Damn.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Make time half. Look down the barrel, remove the revolver, shoot the revolver. Let's... Okay, I see some change it to down to like 20 seconds, so if I could probably then Look down the barrel, grab that, and then, like, remove it.
It's dark.
Why not bring your face closer? Bang!
No, I cannot see anything. Oh, did you say something?
I didn't think you'd fall for that.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry too.
Gun.
A revolver.
4 minutes.
Got it.
It is fixed with a vise and cannot move.
Can you loosen it?
Impossible.
Is there some kind of meaning to it?
Meaning to the gun.
A revolver.
Also, wow, 50 seconds, huh? Can we shoot it?
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Get it?
As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
Oh, we need a bullet. Shit, okay. Over there.
3 minutes, Dante.
Running out of time.
I see many objects in the room.
Smells a seventh of the time. Interesting.
There is a sweet smell, like syrup or almonds.
Well, it's either a sweetener or...
Possibly nitroglycerin.
Possibly.
Because nitroglycerin explodes even from slight impacts, it is usually mixed with acetone to lower the sensitivity.
Acetone, huh?
I did not expect Iris to be aware of how to handle such dangerous chemicals.
Yeah, that's interesting. Does it still hurt consciousness?
A shelf.
Set that time to the 7th. Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak?
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
I keep picking on the bad options, dude. This
A
sucks.
shelf. Various things.
Oops. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm getting what the idea is now. You have to make all the
The
TVs
explosions appear to have stopped.
do the rainbow filter,
The explosions
huh?
made the room change.
I see. Okay.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
That's lock number 2. Blow it up. Checkpoint saved. Blow up a frog. Like the test screen, basically, yeah. Reference book.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Let's read it.
This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
Is it Iris's?
Unknown. There is no name written on it. A butterfly reference book.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Do my best, do my best. Rip it up.
That will be difficult with it being
Sam will be
this
happy
thick.
about that. Another test screen, perhaps? Oh, the butterfly drawing. Test screen, perfect.
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
A. Tear and stab it.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
It's a lot to still go through with less than 2 minutes. Yikes. Gotta try. Locker, eh?
Just a locker.
Peek inside, listen or open. Open it up. Whoa.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
The Delta Princess?
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Please do. I don't have so much time left over.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku? Normally the funny options would be like interesting, but I can't with so little time left. I have to go for what feels right. I think it's gonna be push it in. No, that's not it. Fuck.
It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out of the locker.
Running out of time here.
Like this?
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh. It throws it to the TV.
I only threw it lightly.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like punching knives you're supposed to do. Oh, and the bird's been stabbed. What does it mean? Perhaps innocence of a child lost, perhaps?
Oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Tear and stretch it. Number 3 unlocked. Tore the butterfly and stabbed the bird. Gas canister.
A common gas canister.
None of these feel right, honestly. A. Shoot and kill.
An old television built in the era before remote controls.
Investigate. It would only be 10 seconds. It's not too bad to do on its own.
This is a picture of a cat.
Did a kid draw this?
Yes, this was drawn by a child.
CC9, nice.
But
It seems out of place.
Yeah, what's up with that?
an old television built in
1
the
minute
era
left.
before remote controls.
Is it as simple as just turning the dial?
Nothing else but static.
Ah, shit.
An old television built in the era before.
Running out of time here. Whoa.
I hear hard breathing.
From a child. But it's not normal.
Did she go insane as a kid? An operating table. Huh.
An operating table.
Sleep. Investigates. Set the time to 20 and sleeping the operating table. Maybe that's the solution. Because it takes so much time.
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, that wasn't
It's an
it.
operating table. The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Wait, is it a Kamen Rider reference? Oh, grasshopper or a spider? Oh, that is a Kamen Rider reference. Okay. A grasshopper or a spider? I see. Okay. Like, yeah, Kamen Rider or Spider-Man.
Surgery or worse.
Well, this is not good.
Time's up.
Just gonna walk around. I can't do it anymore.
Date, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Let's see. Open the flowchart. Start staying from the beginning. Or start staying from the checkpoints. Honestly, I think I'd rather start over. I figured this is usually an early roadblock. Okay. Yeah, because I'm just like still kind of figuring out the Somnium aspect of it, and I got most of it. I think I know what the right solutions are now, which is good. So I'll have a lot more time this next time.
What is this place? A CRT.
Oh, I just noticed it showed like
Fixing it by hitting.
Well, this is...
What was it? They showed like a checkpoint on it. I guess they're showing like what I've done in the past. Also, I'm gonna still follow the route I had just done a moment ago because I'd rather just do that. Since if there's a splitting branch, I can see the other branch another time. I want to see the route I was currently doing.
What was that?
That's lock number 1. Hit the mouse. Okay, so don't mess with the gun, because that was pointless. The mirror was pointless too. Doors, medicine shelf, that's what we need.
I see many objects.
Yeah, and this first one here is still really rude. But perhaps the idea is like to use the one that costs a lot on something cheap. Perhaps that's the idea. There's TV over there. Reference book.
It appears to be a button.
I think this was... Oh, goodness, what was it last time? Was it just... It was just to rip it up, right? Yeah.
That...
Because I got back to this point. Okay. And then the next thing, I believe, was the operating table. It was the door. It was the locker was next. Okay.
4 minutes.
Just a lock.
And then... Wow, I saw the other ones. I got ×3 and ×2 for peeking and listening. However, that sounds like interesting stuff, potentially. And I know...
I heard a metallic sound, like gears spinning.
Is there something inside? Be careful, Isla, just in case.
Roger.
Aw, I thought it would be actually more interesting than that. Okay, and then... Gotta take the knife and throw it.
The knife that
Now the seppuku actually costs double this time. Interesting, so... I guess the idea is that they're showing like... Because on a repeat, the wrong options are the ones that are costing more.
oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand.
I do.
Oil drum, television, and torso. I tore the butterfly, stabbed the bird.
3 minutes, Dante.
Oil drum.
An oil drum.
Look inside. It's pixelated? Oh. Oh, I see.
What does this mean?
Blood, I see. So the oil drum inside represents the dead body.
Bullets?
Bullets.
They might be used for something. Let's keep them.
Ah. Halfway there. And then... Operating table was a no last time. TV there. Mirror. Gun canister, or the gas canister. Let's do something here.
A common gas canister.
I can smell it, kick it, or open it.
A common...
Would opening the valve do something?
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
A common gas canister.
How about kicking it? Because I think we tried smelling it before.
Are you okay?
It hurts. I might not be able to stand for a while.
Don't give up. I believe in you.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
Damn. Okay, gas canister, not worth it.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
An operating table.
Could try investigating it this time.
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
Surgery or worse, huh? Well, I think I did that one last time. It was like the worst part, because that one felt vaguely familiar. Gun. The surgery on a grape.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Can shoot it, remove it, or look down the barrel. Shoot it.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Onto the cats. Huh. This is so interesting, honestly. Yeah, no, the kitty. What's going on here? What is this? It's someone. A man. Wait, it's a man and a woman, I think. Like, is he kissing? Is this person kissing that man on the bottom? Is that the politician? Is it that she saw someone kissing the politician? Day 3, Iris A acquired. Day 3, Sunday, cleared Iris's Somnium. Is it Iris who did this? Or was it her mother? And that man, Joe? Day 3 Sunday. Rai. Or was the name Joe, like J-O? Or So? No, it was So. I think his name was So.
What happened during that Somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
See, now I want to go back and do the other round of that. Yeah, it was so Saijima. Or Sejima?
But we're just as confused as you are.
So, let me ask this question. Were I to do the other routes of the Somnium, does that lead to a different story branch? Actually, wait, no, I think I'm pretty sure that does. Hang on a second. Because we go to the flowchart. Yeah, I can check it out right here. Yeah, because it's up this way. Yeah. I know in the previous Somnium, so that takes me to a different route. Okay. Yeah, so now this is the route I'm on. I went for the A route. Okay. Interesting. So there's different Somniums, and then so because I took this route for this Somnium, it took me this way. So now I'm over here, which had this Somnium here. But I could then, let's say back here, take a Somnium to the other pathway, and then I go down that path to a different part, which would have its own somniums with its own path as well. Interesting. Okay. That's really cool. So it seems like there's like a lot of different paths this game has.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility.
Say Iris kissing, so...
The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Sejima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Sejima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Say, did Sejima and Iris kiss?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that?
You're still taken aback, like, no?
Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts.
Right.
It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
You mean to tell me we have never dreamed about kissing Boss? You think very highly of us. I gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
The sink machine.
I'll leave Iris to you, Date.
Peter is observing this through the window. Boss is looking this way through the glass window.
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
It should be, you're right. But is there anything else I can look at? The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the sinking. The sink gear. Iris. Iris looks a bit hazy. Understandable. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
Do you remember your dream earlier?
Dream? What are you talking about?
The subject of the sink does not experience Somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
Well, let's ask the straight-up question. Do you know a politician named So Sejima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Then let's talk about that Nile message with Oda, because that was sussy.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Gives a lot of stuff. They're gonna think I did it. It's okay, Tessa, stay calm. I'm here
I
for
won't
you.
tell
Okay.
anyone about that thing.
I won't tell anyone about that thing. Not even if they torture me. Don't worry. I promise to protect you.
What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Yeah.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right?
I have a lot of questions for him.
But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Also, wait, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. for someone with a broken phone, how was he sending messages?
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
Fair enough.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes?
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198.
Of course he knows about this.
Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained.
Of course he knows this.
Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
The worst kind. The kind who actually know their stuff.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Nothing we can do but head to the diner, right?
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers.
I love he's like consistent with like the special powers thing.
Anyway, let's go.
I got special powers. Let me do things. Matsushita Diner, Sunday, 9:46 p.m.
Tessa!
Hey there.
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
Keep your promise, eh? I'm trying to think like what's like a good stopping point soon, because like the stories will be picking up a bit right now. What would you guys say? Do you think I should probably like do like this section and then probably it's good, or what do you think? Because like we are still streaming more of this tomorrow, so like honestly, I don't think this is necessarily a bad time after doing like the second Somnium, just like picking right up from here tomorrow. Well, I guess that would be today since it's past midnight now. This part, it is up to you. Stop here, it's fine. Okay, because like I said, I'm picking this up tomorrow. Gonna try to be around 7:30 because today was like more like 8:30 because I was like not dealing with stuff per se, but I was taking care of some stuff. So yeah, honestly, this is not a bad place. And yeah, we got some interesting stuff done today. Like, well, for one thing, Mizuki was picked up because we left her with Mama. Let's see. Again, this flowchart's a little annoying. It's not too bad. Yeah, I got the sticking in the vein here. Begin sync case file. Subject Iris Sagan. Location mysterious room. Goals uncover Iris' secret. Summary. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You might be able to find the truth. Interesting. Begin investigation, reopen investigation. Oh, I do appreciate, like, there's, like, sort of a means of showing, like, what has been done in this route. Yeah, because here's, like, the first sync, with, Mizuki. And we went from one pathway that took us to this pathway here. Yeah, the sinking in the pain, taking us to Make Eye. And yeah, Seokubai, sinking in the vein. Now we're on Riai. Otherwise I could have gone to Gumai, or Gumai. Interesting. And the other path would have been Keitai. That's so interesting, honestly. There were just all these different pathways now. So cool. Because I'm not this here. Yeah, because it's implying I work this way. I'm also noticing as well, like, it's different colors, right? So, like, I'm still on, like, what I guess is, like, the red path. Yeah, like, Rei. But this is, like, a green pathway here. And over here is, like, a purple pathway. It's interesting, honestly. So it seems like all things considered, I'm still following, like, this red path for the time being. Number 89. Unknown name, profession, likes, dislikes, hobbies, and skills are all unknown. A male in his early 40s with an unknown birthday. A mysterious inmate currently serving a life sentence at Fushu Prison for murder. Known only as number 89. The colors are so easy to distinguish, which makes sense, which I appreciate that, because it could be like, okay, like the red path is like, it's like this path, and like the green path is this path and whatnot, like we're branches. Otis said that Tessa is his savior. Maybe some people reacted to this line by thinking, what? Isn't that a little extreme? Iris doesn't save the world or anything, she's not a Samaritan. But to people who are in trouble, the people who are in a bad place in life, someone like Iris can be a savior, and that's what matters. Jiro, a kind of ramen. The broth is heavy with pork fat, then piled high with thick-cut noodles, cabbage, meats, and whatever else the customer desires. Ota eats Jiro ramen at Jiro's. I mean, that sounds pretty good, honestly. Internet cafe. Sometimes called net cafes or PC cafes. Originally, these were simply cafes that featured internet-connected computers, but modern Japanese internet cafes also feature private booths. Many feature manga, magazines, and waitresses, similar to a manga cafe. The booths are typically 10 by 10 feet and walled in by tall partitions. Booths sometimes have a reclining chair and matted floors, perfect for reading manga, browsing the internet, napping, or watching videos. And tips for number 4 for Somnium, negative timies. Album, Iris A. I appreciate Iba coming out of the TV like she's the grudge here. Oh, look at that. There's a concept art for Pewter with his backside looking like the same from that one vision. Not vision, but like that one thing from like Mizuki, where she saw a mysterious figure with an interesting backside that looks similar to Pewter's, and I'm like, huh. Big thinking emoji there. How many hours are we in now? About almost 10 hours. That's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty good. Again, don't know for sure. I have my thoughts. Because, hey, never know where the story's going to develop for sure. Well, yeah, no, this is fun, guys. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I had fun today. The second Somnium was really cool, honestly. I really want to see, like, these other paths. Like these other, like, the other Mizuki path. This other, like, path for, like, for Iris. I think what I'll do, honestly, is, like, I'll still follow until I get the credits, which will, I guess, be, like, an ending, obviously, and then I'll try and go and see, like, the other ending stuff, because, honestly, I'm really curious about them. Of course, I won't be for a while, obviously, but, you know, I'm curious. I'm curious, honestly. Anyways, though, after stream stuff here, check out the Discord, check out the socials, and check out the Throne. These are all ways you can support me in different ways, shapes, and or forms. The Discord, Twitter, and Blue Sky, see that for stream updates and just general fun stuff that may get posted on there and or in there. VOD channel, check that out. You can see whenever this VOD may go live, as well as other VODs that will go live on there. I know I do need to, what is it? I need to seriously start making some playlists for that soon. I feel bad. I've just been, like, kind of procrastinating that a bit, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel bad. I've been procrastinating that a bit. That's all I can really say. I'll try and get it done sooner than later, but yeah. And the Throne account is also there if you want to help support me in another way. You can just, like, the Throne account's cool. You can, like, buy my stuff off of there if you ever really want to. It's not required to do so, obviously, but I always do appreciate it if someone ever does. Because it's just like, oh, that's, you know, it's just nice, kind things people do. And like, you know, I never expected, but it is, again, always appreciated. And, yeah. Let's go find ourselves a raid target. Scheduled for the week as well, by the way. More Somnium files tomorrow. I want to try for something on Wednesday. I don't know what yet. No stream Thursday, because I need to fix that. So yeah, nothing on Thursday. Friday. Let me double check my work schedule. Hang on a second. I don't think I have work at that time, but I need to double check that. No, I don't. I'm actually free that time. Okay. Yeah, so Friday, I'll probably still get a stream in. Probably Somnium Files. We'll see, but likely Somnium Files because I don't have work that day. But yeah. Yeah, because I got some work coming up soon. A bit of a interesting, different schedule coming up soon. Apparently my mornings are not really happening as much anymore, so that's great. It's like, hey, I'd like actually having mornings. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, actually. It's actually kind of annoying that I have, like, my mornings, because I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? I actually kind of liked having mornings, because then I could just, you know, come home and then just, like, stream in the evening. That was pretty cool. I don't know, hopefully this is not a consistent thing. If it starts to be more consistent, I'll be like, yo, can I actually have, like, mornings again? We'll see. We'll see, I'll figure it out. The way I am looking at it, though, more hours, which I'm like, hell yeah. More hours means more money, and more money means I can save for more things. Yippee. Save for what? Honestly, I don't really know what I want to save for right now. I guess just save up in general. I guess I just want to save up money in general right now. Just in case I need it for something. I don't know what. Either way, I have a raid target. What's our raid message? I think it's something someone said earlier about, like, poking stuff, which I'm like, more art commissions. To be fair, I could get some emotes done finally. There's some emotes I've wanted for a hot minute that I'm like, I would probably want to contact, like, CC for, like, some more animated emotes I've been thinking about. And some other artists I know too, including one in the chat. For sure. Oh god. God, that is actually really tempting for sure. Oh my god, I love the receptionist lady. She's so funny. Yeah, I think I'm cool with for sure. As for the emote for that, I think the Ayaya has, like, the right energy for that. So we'll go for that. Let me make sure this person is still going. Yeah, looks like they're still going. Perfect. Alright, we are gonna go raid Cinderblaze. She's currently doing some Splatoon 3. I'm not sure if she's playing with viewers. She might be. Looks like she's playing with viewers, actually, yeah. Yeah, so you guys want to go play some Splatoon with them. It's always a good time. She does good stream stuff. Make sure she has the boobs, can't forget that. Ah, yes, of course, for the receptionist, yeah. Yeah, this was fun. So thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Let me make sure I did save, right? I'm pretty sure I did. That says 12:29. Yeah, it was 5 minutes ago. I saved. Yeah, we're good. Actually, how do I go back to the main menu again? That's how we do it. Perfect. It's not a bad main menu theme in this game, honestly. But yeah, we'll be back for this tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Might put a poll up tomorrow for what we might do Wednesday. We'll see. Either way, thanks for being here, guys, and I'll catch you later. Have yourselves a good night. Bye.